How you doing? I don't know how the audio is because this is all different.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. I don't know if anyone's here, but obviously it is Thursday night, so that means streaming with this Goofus.
Mm-hmm.
Today with me is...
I'm Scott from Level Up Entertainment in the Hamilton Mall.
Yeah.
We're here tonight because we're doing our now annual retro challenge, and today we just revealed the fourth challenge in that, and it's Wizards and Warriors. It's going to be you have 5 minutes to get the highest score possible, and then the person who does the best will move on to the final round or final challenge on Free Comic Book Day, May the 4th.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of other games that they've had in there. Like the first one was the Mario Pinball.
Yeah, we have a couple pinball machines in our store, and we have Gottlieb's Mario Pinball from 1990 or 91. I forget exactly which. I think it's 1990 because it came out. Anyway, it's from the early 90s. Second week we have is Tetris for the NES. Third week is Star Fox 64. Fourth week is Wizards and Warriors. And tomorrow at noon we're going to reveal what the finals will be.
Noon Eastern.
Yeah, noon Eastern. I assume most people that follow you probably know we're from Jersey.
A lot do, yeah.
My cousin that lives in the Midwest says I have a really heavy accent, so...
Coming from someone from the Midwest.
I'm just saying this all.
I know. But yeah, so you can find Level Up Entertainment on Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. Level Up Entertainment on Facebook, Instagram, levelupentertainment.com. That's going to have all the actual nitty-gritty details.
You can also shop online.
Yes, we are a video game and comic store. And that's at levelupentertainment.com. There's a shop button. If you want to go straight there, it's just shoplevelup.com.
Yeah, so, I've been friends with all those guys forever. Mm-hmm. One of the part owners I've been friends with since I was 7, which is scary.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about how long ago it was when we all were 7.
Scary?
Mm-hmm.
It was at least 7 years ago, because, you got to be at least 13 to be on Twitch. Yeah, so I haven't played this too regularly lately. I'm not really sure how the points work, because I just kind of speedrun it.
Yeah, let's say you're. We just looked it up. You're still you're 19th ranked speedrun for this game.
I haven't done a timed run in any percent in a year, and I'm at 1554. The record is under 11 minutes, so
which is insane.
I'm not close at all.
But you're still within the top 20.
Yeah, there's a lot of manipulating of RNG in the beginning. In the beginning, they make it you start the game and you let it. Well, you have the timer set 18 seconds before the guy falls.
Okay.
Which we'll see in the game. They let it run for 12 seconds and then you restart.
So I'm getting my clock going.
You restart everything. Do you want to try it first?
I'll try it first, and you can show me how it's done. I've played Wizards and Warriors a bit. I'm not nearly as well-versed in it as Wolf here.
Yeah, so it should be all set.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Just let me know when I'm getting down to the end of it.
Do it every time.
Key so I can go into this door. This locks tree. Oh, I just wanted to kill that dude. I have to go over here.
I guess we can do this a few times. Try to see what we can get as a score baseline idea.
Yeah.
Game volume is too loud? Alright. This is gonna mess things up.
Do what you gotta do. I can reset this.
Yeah. That's why I didn't know where we were game volume wise. Okay, I'm paused. How's that?
I need a key to open that chest, don't I?
Yes, you need the pink key. Is that better? Well, is the game audio better? Is it too high? Is it too low?
Make it.
If it's too high, I'll just turn down the game volume. I had everything set. I haven't played an NES game on stream in a kids say.
In a fortnight?
On a fortnight.
Yeah.
And the game down like a teensy bit.
Right? Oh my god.
It's almost like... Alright, I'll turn it down in OBS. currently right now, we'll just talk really loud. I don't know how much louder we can talk.
Yeah, I'm kind of a low talker.
I am too, but this mic picks up everything. It's just the game audio. I gotta turn it down on OBS. I think it's up a little high because I usually play other games really low, so it doesn't work as good. It's also weird. I haven't streamed with the top lights on in forever. So you get 2 lives to begin with.
Yeah, if you happen to get a game over during the 5 minutes, like you lost, you got a game over. So I hope I can beat it.
Well, you're at 2 minutes.
Well, I just died.
Okay, you got 1 more life to live. 2 minutes to midnight.
Hold on. This is serious business right now. Oh, I died.
Level up, Scott. What's up, Zeta?
Yeah, I would say you can follow me on Twitter, but that's my handle, Level Up Scott, but I don't really stream anymore. I just don't have time. We have all these events at the store we gotta work on. Because not only do we have the Retro Challenge through the month of April, we got Free Comic Book Day on May 4th. If you go to fcbdnj.com, you can see all the amazing stuff we've got for that so far. But since it's on May the 4th, it's Star Wars Day, we have a lot of cool Star Wars related things to do on that day. I've got some more in the works. We got dot some I's and cross some T's before I can announce them.
And dot some lowercase j's.
True, there are lowercase j's.
3 minutes.
Oh my god. So I don't know if there's like an optimal strategy to like for treasure and monsters and stuff.
I'll come to Oregon.
What's
Wait,
going on in Oregon?
where's that? I thought you guys lived in Walla Walla, Washington or some shit.
No, that's Washington, not Oregon.
I know.
So they're like the same state, right? I'm sure they hate when people say that.
They're the same state.
Oh my god.
Same state. I'm gonna work on the sound in a second. I also can't see the bottom of the chat because the volume mixer is blocking it. So you can say all the horrible, nasty things about us, and I wouldn't see it until I moved it. And I went, oh my god. So,
Where's the pink key? Like, we should be giving people some tips because I don't know what I'm doing.
well, I'm letting you just try it as a
Yeah.
person who doesn't have any tips.
Yeah.
And then I'll try it. And
See
then
this?
we'll see where we're at.
I think mine, because I have game tips on the challenge websites, I think mine is
Here's
just like
my
aware of
boomstick!
falling in the tree like I am all the time here.
I can't tell if that's a host or a follow. Our setup right now is a little wonky, so I can't tell. But if it's a host, thank you. And if it's a follow, welcome. Normally I can see it, but I can't see anything because everything is blocked. Because that's poor me.
So what is that like blue ocarina thing looking here?
It's a nut.
How do you get at it?
You have to have a certain weapon to open
Okay.
it. You're at 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Alright, so I'm almost there. So you score of like 13,000 here. Oh my god, I'm just gonna leave the stream and just kill things.
45.
So that might be the best strategy is killing
50.
things.
1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Alright, so I got 13,525.
Alright, let's turn this down here. Oh, there we go.
Just write that down real quick and then see how badly you beat me.
I was pretty good, right? I did pretty well with that shirt. I'm quite impressed. Alright. Tell me how the game audio is now comparative to voice. I turned it down on OBS.
Someone's saying it's good.
Oh, that's for the shirt.
Oh, well, it is also good.
Alright, so I'm not sure which will work better, so we're gonna finagle this here. Thank you for the bits and
Visit Lesson 3.
business.com.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Game volume's still too high.
Rent is too damn high. That's all I know. Alright, let's
You
turn
don't
this
still
up.
have the YouTube thing going, right?
Nope.
Alright. How's it now?
Hopefully everything didn't reset itself. Turn the mic up and us down. Or the mic up and the game down. Does it still need to go down? Do I need to go low, 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 low. So I've not. Well, this isn't gonna help. Actually, hold on. We're gonna. I just realized the music goes away. All right. Well, we'll just go down a little more. There we go. All right. If it's bad, I'm sorry. All right. You ready?
Yep. Let's get this.
All right. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna try it. I don't boost the mic up a bit. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
As I say, I know you're a speed runner, so you don't normally go for points, but I know you know where all the weapons are.
I do.
So I
How's
know
that?
there's a. Do you get in the first level? Do you get the dagger or do you get the boot?
I think the mic up was a bad idea. Did I go
Is that too much?
Too far. Too far. Too far.
Went a little too far in a few places.
Too far. You hear a buzz? Uh-oh. Not the buzz. Not the buzz again. Not the white noise.
Has that been an issue?
No. It hasn't been an issue in forever.
Okay.
I don't know how to fix it. Paging Tronathan. Paging Tronathan. Help. Alright, well then I'll turn the mic down. I'll turn down for what?
Turn it for what? Yeah. No, here comes IT.
Here comes IT. Like, I'm just the pretty face. IT has to come in and fix things. Never mind, IT's leaving.
We thought it was coming.
IT quit. Thanks a lot, IT. Oh, IT's got food in the oven and doesn't want it to burn.
No, I guess that's okay.
Welcome to Poorly Play Games, where everything we do is poor. Like, setup.
Yeah, at least we're not lying to the people.
Food is better than IT, that is true.
Sorry, I didn't want to burn my pizza.
Burn.
Oh, and it was pizza? Oh, that's even more so.
Beep beep.
IT does not know how to talk. They just make beep beep noises.
Wait,
Maybe IT's a roadrunner.
Yeah.
Weird trick to get it to work.
Was it turning
How
it
about
on?
now? I think we're. How about now?
Like I said, they didn't have mic sound. They want audio.
there-
The people demand audio.
Is there a buzz still?
Is it? No buzz.
All right, cool.
Alright, so no one move
Just
or touch
Neil.
anything.
What?
That's how I generally try to live my life.
Yeah, generally. All right, have fun.
Thank you.
How did she get in and out without being seen on? Our
Oh, you know what? The closet door I keep thinking was that door. I was like, what's the delay like? Because she cut out that I
Yeah.
didn't see her. Alright.
Hello, Jungle.
How's the levels now?
Well, the game audio is not there, so now there's no game audio. Where's the game audio?
Yeah, there should be sound there.
That is Level Up Scott.
Oh, man.
Tron broke it. Oh, that's why, because that was somehow the game audio got turned all the way off. Okay, that's fair. There we go.
Who was asking? Who said I was pretty? What you doing on Valentine's Day here?
It's Mr. Jungle. Alright, let me know. I'll just fiddle around here for a second. Of course, I do that. I'm going to restart it, but...
Yeah, just we're gonna do some sound tests.
Perfect. Said a thank you.
So we'll never.
Thank you, Jungle.
We're not
Alright.
allowed to touch anything ever again. Alright, ready?
Alright, hold on. Hold on.
Shake out your.
Hold on. I gotta roll up them sleeves. I'm gonna drop a hot, fresh beat down. What's up, Raise? All right. So those tuning in, this is a 5-minute challenge to see how many points you can get.
You gotta beat 13,575. That's what I got.
I might not do that.
Yeah, let's find out.
All right, go. Oh my God! How do you play this game? Oh, okay. Thanks, Dory. I didn't want to actually go in here yet, but it made me go in here, so there I am.
Okay, man, it's got some stuff going on in it.
Open! Thanks. Thanks, Dory.
Thank you, Dor.
It's weird playing it, because it'll be different playing it on not emulator.
Yeah, but still your strategy should be about the same.
Yeah.
Because at the store in the challenge, you're going to be playing on original hardware. You're going to be playing on my personal copies of the game. See, I didn't even get up here. I don't know what I'm doing. And now you can start killing things way more efficiently than I
Yeah, it's
was.
moving a little sluggish, but it's okay. It's okay.
And now you can kick things.
I can kick things. I can kick it.
Kick it real good.
I can kick that mad beat, yo. Alright, I need to get up here. Come on, kill you. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, didn't want to do that, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not doing great. I ain't doing so hot. It's been a minute, so I'm a little rusty. Also, I'm using a Super Nintendo controller because I don't have a USB Nintendo controller.
Now I could have brought mine over.
This is an actual. Oh, that sucked. An actual Super Nintendo controller, though. So.
I was going to say, we have converters at the store you can plug in a real NES controller. You know, it just has a NES to USB slot.
I guess I should try to grab things, right?
Yeah, so you're coming up on my score. It's only been 2 minutes.
Alright, I'm up here again, so that's good. Sort of. It's not really great, but I need to get up there, is what I need to do. Get me up there! I'm just playing really poor.
Because I assume going for the boss is, like, probably a good thing to do.
Yeah,
right?
and I just need to get I need to get a certain amount of coins, and I'm not actually going to get it with this move, but I'll go up here.
No, you beat me now, so we still have 2.5 minutes. It's weird how throwing a knife will just get you whatever it touches.
Well, you know, that's not how it works in real life.
As far as I know, no.
No.
But, you know, I don't know many things.
Haha. Maybe. Probably. Oh, I'm dying. I'm not doing great.
Well, the challenge was, we decided we were going through a bunch of games, and we're like, what ones would be fun to do? And I usually want one, like, slightly more obscure game. Last year I did DuckTales. As my I know it's not obscure, but it's like, it's not Mario, it's not Sonic. And then we were thinking about ones this year, and one of them came up was Wizards and Warriors, and we're like, oh, you know what? Della Werewolf here is like, that's like one of his main games. And it just kind of worked out we could kind of cross-promote.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Still got 1.5 minutes.
I'm gonna die.
So, I would say you're setting the pace for the challenge, but unfortunately you're going to not be able to play in it
I'm not allowed.
because on Free Comic Book Day you're already going to be, like, was one where we would have the finals. You are going to be there with the Poorly Played Games crew.
With a table.
With a table and having some games people can play with you that may or may not be done poorly.
We're gonna wrestle with tables.
That's fine.
It's gonna be like a tables and chairs and ladders match. First,
1 minute.
a first blood match. That's what we're gonna have.
I'll have to clear it with the mall, but I don't think it should be a problem.
Maul won't need to know.
Yeah.
What the Maul doesn't know won't hurt him. There'll be no weapons, so it's okay. Okay, I made it through the first level.
You're so much better at this game than I am. Like, in general.
That was really bad.
Still got 30 seconds. What's the first princess? Lucina. Oh, Lucinda.
It's no Penelope.
Oh, I didn't realize the map. It shows you where you have to go.
The map's the greatest map in all of the maps.
I know you've got a painted
I do.
copy of it downstairs.
There's no better map than that map.
All right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so you freaking slaughtered my score.
Just out of curiosity, on your next run, instead of focusing on score, try going for your normal speed thing. I'm trying to just go for remembering what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, if you want to go for a speed run, go for it. Just all the more things we can help people with this game.
I'm realistically just trying to figure out how the heck I'm supposed to be playing. It's rusty for me. All right, so I'll give you history so you can use this. Because I think you're gonna use some of these clips in this stream as like a.
Yeah, I'm gonna share this with on the challenge so people can get an idea, a little bit more knowledge on the game, a little bit more idea, like strategy and idea what to do. We actually just got another copy of this for NES at the store today. So if you want to come in, pick it up, try out, practice for yourself.
You can.
Because this is going to be the last week in April. I forget the dates offhand. Let me get that pulled up.
The last ones.
Yeah. So that last Sunday through Saturday, because this first Saturday in May is Free Comic Book Day.
The SATURDAY night. Yeah, so my history with the game is when I was young, a little kid, there used to be things called video rental stores. I mean, this is before Blockbuster.
I remember video rental stores before Blockbuster.
The first thing there was a local one on us. It was called Double Feature. Double Features.
That's not the one I went to.
And my brother and I were able to pick 2 games. And one was, I don't know if it was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out or regular Punch-Out. But it was Punch-Out. They're the same thing.
If you don't get to Mike Tyson, it's the same game.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. And the second game was this game, Wizards and Warriors. And my brother and I were playing it all of the time. We kept it. We kept renting it, and we played it. I vividly remember one day we were playing, and I finally got to the castle. And my mom and dad were taking us to McDonald's as a treat. It was one of those rare treats to get McDonald's. So we had to pause the NES and slowly walk out of the house to not have the computer or have the game reset on us. And then, years went by and I played it here and there and I was able to beat it. And then after I graduated high school, it would be my game. I would be sitting on the computer while all my friends were at school and we were talking and chat and stuff. I'd just be sitting there playing it before Steam was a thing. And then one time over at Fax's house, I played it, trying to go fast. I finished it in 30 minutes. And then I learned the wrong warp, and the rest is history.
And what's the wrong warp?
The game counts how many damsels you save. So you go halfway through the game, and you can glitch yourself through the screen to send you back to level 1. And the earlier bosses are easier. You have a few stronger weapons, and the later levels are longer and more difficult and time consuming. So, all right. So let's try this lovely.
So the Wizards and Warriors challenge is from April 21st through the 27th.
Yes. Which my grandmother's birthday falls on that. So come on out,
man, this
play
was
the games,
serendipitous.
And, wish my grandmother a happy birthday. She will be disappointed if you don't.
I'll be disappointed if you don't.
I will be at Level Up playing Wizards and Warriors instead of going.
I remember there were some days you would come and hang out and we were slow or whatever, and because it's a relatively common game for NES, so we usually have it, and you just sit there and just beat it in 20 minutes over and over again.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. Now my new obsession that I play all the time is this little game called The Binding of Isaac.
I was going to ask if it was Isaac.
It was Isaac.
I know that's your jam.
I may have been playing it before the stream started. I was playing it.
I was going to say, it sounds like you probably were.
I was. Okay. Let's try it again. I'll try to do it again, and then I'll let you try it again.
All right.
And then maybe I'll play through the whole thing.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, ready?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You can see me hitting the button.
Oh my god.
You don't get points for hitting the buttons that hard. I wish you did. That would be great.
Now, isn't that how video games work? Like, the more you turn the controller, the faster you turn, like racing games, and the harder you hit the button, the harder you hit. Like in the game, that's how it works, right?
It's all motion controls. This game is all motion controls.
So last year, after the our main retro challenge, I had a couple like ones we called mini for like a couple of smaller events at the Cape Con at the Cape May County Library. We did Mario Kart 64 because one thing people were asking for was to do more 64 games,
Ew.
which is why we did Star Fox 64 instead of regular Star Fox this year.
Ew.
But it would be a lot of kids would play it. And the N64 controller is really bizarre, and they wouldn't understand how to hold it, and they would try to just use motion controls, and it was really funny to watch.
Ew.
I know you're not a fan of the N64.
Ew. I was saying to one of our good streamer, I'm doing this wrong, Mr. Xanadu, Fact Xanadu. I've been watching a lot of, they're called Zooters. It's Ocarina of Time randos, like randomizers. I've been watching them like all of the time. I don't know why.
Not some of the time.
All of the time.
All of the times.
All of the time that I'm not here.
Every of the
with
time.
all of you great people of the internet. I am. I'm gonna do it. I should do points.
So it's still killing me. It's been like 1 minute and 40 seconds.
She does. It's currently in this room, right over yonder. I had to actually look for my
She's got a new NES game. What game is it?
It is
Or not NES, N64.
Mario Party, whatever Japanese one. I forget. 4,
Okay.
3, 4, 4,
There was 3 on NES.
3,
Was there 4 on... I think 4, 5, and 6 were on GameCube.
3. This is not working. There we go. Now it's working. Now we're playing with fire. Now we're playing with power.
Yeah, I was gonna say...
Nintendo Power. This is,
And then for Super Nintendo's now you're playing with Super Power.
why does it have to be that? I won't play with regular power. I don't need it to be super. Power itself is super.
But there's more powerful power. If I learned anything from Dragon Ball Z, you can have more power.
I'm doing this all wrong.
You beat my score already, so...
I blame the liberal media. I don't know.
I assume I'm learning some tricks, though, because you're doing way more things than I was doing. So you can jump on the birds? I thought you could only kill things with your sword.
You can jump on the birds. Killing the birds is tough.
Yeah.
Killing the... I mean...
Because that's how you keep getting up to the
To
top,
bounce
top
off of the
tree.
bird, yeah. To bounce
Yeah.
off the birds, you have to. I'll describe it after I finish this 5 minutes. I'll talk more. I
Okay.
don't want to just trying to get a high score here.
So now you're trying to beat yourself?
I'm trying to beat myself. TM. I don't know what that means.
It's trademark.
I'm trademarking beating myself. No one else can beat me. It's the rules. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no!
That's alright. My score's still fine.
No one's better at beating you than you.
It's true. Alright, I'm doing better than I was last.
Yeah, you
last
got good
round.
time. You got it's just under 4 minutes. right
I
now.
won't get to the second boss, but I'll at least alright, I'm close to my other score.
I'd have to double look at my notes, but you have way better time right now.
Yeah, I have another minute. I have like
Yeah.
a minute or so to try to get more points. Now, a thing to if we're doing points, landing on a gem like that, you want to get 100, but if you shoot it, you get 200.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have the thing yet.
Are you trying to get the jumping thing?
Yeah, I thought I had the featherly falls.
Okay.
Because those are words you hear often in the video game.
30 seconds.
I did it.
Whee. So that makes you fall a lot slower.
Yeah, which helps in like
For platforming and not.
platforming and then speedruns and such.
15 seconds. And does that give you the second jump, right?
Yeah, which you need in certain things.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam. Alright, let's see. You definitely beat your last score.
I did.
You beat it. Let's see, what do you have? 6, 8.
It was 6'8" something or other. I hit things. So.
Alright, well, if this was the actual challenge, I would pay way more attention to it. I probably would have taken the controller from me, but yeah, you beat your last score by like 7,000 points.
Yeah. 68095.
That's crazy. And I got 13,575. But now that I've watched you play a little bit, I might have a better idea of what to do.
Alright, so I'll go back to the stage here, and we'll do some teaching.
Yeah, coach me on this.
Alright, here we go, folks. Okay, so like I said, hitting the, I don't have the dagger, but when you don't have the dagger, obviously running into these things, some of them are 100, some of them are 200. Actually, I lied. See this kind of like pinkish one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, take it slow, Wolf. I'm going real slow.
Yeah, I'm not putting the
it's
time on
100
this right now.
See that kind of one that isn't purple here?
That one was 1,000, that coin.
Yeah, the coin was. You see this gem? It's
Like
a little
red.
different.
Yeah.
It's 200.
Okay.
So those are things to know, and killing things, collecting the birds and these things. You can't just jump. Well, you can't just jump into them and bounce off of them. To bounce off of them, you have to hit the very back of your feet, your heels on the bird, and then like hit up and hope you land right. It's a pain in the butt.
But it seems like killing enemies if you're going for points, is a decent strategy. Because they're like decent.
In this game, the stuff is always flying at you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite as bad as like Medusa heads.
No. You want to, obviously, for points, try to get as much of the chest as you can. And, trying to finish the level is going to be your best bet to get the most points. Now, granted, it's not easy, because, like, it's evident. Enemies are always flying at you, and your sword is kind of pathetic.
Yeah, so it's pretty dinky. I do know if you jump up into them with your sword, like that counts as killing.
It will count as killing you, yeah. I don't have the key, so I screwed this up.
You also died it.
I died it. I did it. Little other things. It doesn't matter really. I'm just showing things off here.
Yeah.
This door here, this gray door, it opens randomly. See, so like you can go in whenever it's open. These other doors, like this blue door here.
So yeah, you already grabbed the blue key. It's like right below it.
Yeah, you can't go in there without the blue key. So there's other doors you can't go in without it. Also, the chests are that way as well. Like, I can't get into this chest right now because I don't have the pink key. There is items in the game like the Boots of Force, which actually you can see on the controller down there. I use Select. I don't have it right now, but it makes it so you don't need the key to open chests. You can just kick the chest wide open.
It's a pretty powerful weapon. I know it's good for bosses too.
It is. Your sword does like 1 damage on a boss. The little dagger you can get does 2, I think.
Yeah, I think the boot does 3.
And the boot does 3, yeah. So if you watch speed runs of it, the boot is definitely the way to kill things. But so the goal is to try to get up to this tree here, because if you go up the blue, you can get up to here, you can get the key, and then it opens a lot of different chests. So you can get the one up there. There's a chest down here. Each chest is 1,000. That's right. Right up, all up in them butts. And you get all the chests are going to be worth 1,000. So your key is to try to get those. And you can die. The meat gives you health back, also gives you points. And like the challenge is, you want to try to stay alive for like 5 minutes. So there's meat all around the level if you just want to stay in the level.
Yeah, I know if you take your time, this level's not too hard in terms of like enemies killing you.
Yeah, no, it can be real easy.
Yeah.
It can be real tough. If you start rushing.
Yeah, if you're just blindly running everywhere, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, you're gonna get stomped.
But yeah, if you take your time, the first level's not that hard.
No, and you try to go as far as you can. If you can get through, I don't have the stuff, but we're gonna go through. I don't need the shield really. I mean, I do, but I don't. If you get through here, you want to go down. You can't get through the pipes there because occasionally in these levels you'll see they make it so you can't advance unless you
have so many.
You have so many gems. This one's 100. In case you get through here, you can run through. You can get the dagger here if you missed it there. You can fall. Speedrunners try to fall. I mean, you can go down.
And do you take fall damage? I know you get like stun locked.
I think you just get stun locked.
Okay.
There's 2 things of meat on the right hand side, and there's definitely a ton of stuff you can.
Yeah, it seems like if you know which way to fall, there's a lot of things to get.
Yeah.
Here.
So so there's that, and then if I try kicking him, I don't have the boots.
You gotta get the boots.
Shoot, I forgot to get the boots.
Don't forget to get the boots.
Yeah, if you don't have the boots, it's not the end of the world, and then you can just.
It's just that much, a little more difficult.
It makes it a little easier.
But he's worth 20,000 points, which is a lot.
And then you get 5, and then you get another 5 killing. Now, granted, it's 5 minutes, so it's tough to get through. Maybe you get to this level, maybe you don't. But
yeah, I think if you can time it so you kill that boss like right at the 5-minute mark, and you are just running around killing the regular enemies and getting your chests going, I think you'll do okay.
Yeah, and you have, like I said, you have the 2 lives. So right now I'm on live. I have 1 life to live. Mm-hmm. But granted, I'll just get killed.
So you only live twice in this game.
So you'll see. Actually, live 3 times.
Do you? Okay.
I think. I don't actually remember. Yeah, you do.
So you usually don't die.
I mean, I do die like once or twice when I'm rusty. Where the hell am I
I don't know. Yeah, this is not the way to go to get things. Even I know that.
Well, see, okay, well, there you go. It's like in an image. See how the door is kind of blocked? Now, in the level 1, it's 100. But also in level 2, it's 100, plus you also need the pink key. You can't get through the door.
To bribe the guy to get away.
Get away from the door, but you can't get in. Glitches are acceptable. Problem is, there's no way you would get to the spot where you can glitch in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's level 4, right?
It's level something. I'm really bad. I haven't played this in a while. I should have played it before.
Actually, since you don't have the potion of levitation in Featherfall, you can't get out of this area, right?
You can. It's just very tough.
Okay.
There you go. Got out. Alright, but... Alright. No.
I know you glitch and you go back to level 1.
You glitch and go back to level 1. You can set it because I don't have your thingy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you go back to level 1 that way. You need the potion of levitation to glitch. Because, science. Ooh, crap.
It's not so great to put your key to your door right next to the door.
Yeah. Like, hey, come on in. Come on in, the water's fine.
And the top of this tree is how you can get up to the pink key, right?
Yeah, the pink key is up there. And so your best bet to get the pink key is all the way up at the top. Out of the door, you kind of go out and it's right there. Which makes it very convenient. I like to keep my keys accessible to all.
See if I do better this round than I did my first attempt.
Next time, we'll stream the great game that Fax streamed. We'll stream Wizards and Warriors 3.
I think Brian, our Neo Magic Warrior, and I streamed on our store stream. I want to say 3. Might have been. I think it was 2 actually. The Fabio one. So how many copies, like versions of this game, do you have? Because I know you have a lot. Because you've got the regular one, you've got the Famicom one.
I have the regular and the Famicom. I mean, I have the one that I had when I bought when I was a kid. So I have the family one. I have a box copy. I have the Famicom. I think I have a third one. So I have at least 3 or 4 regular.
You have the
copies of it.
Tiger LED version.
I do have the Tiger LED version. I do own. Yeah, and then I own. I don't know where it is, but you know these lovely Worlds of Power books. They have a Wizards and Warriors one. Actually, I think it's in my car. I own that one as well. But we have the Simon's Quest one here.
See, we occasionally get them at the store. Just they come in like some people's like game lots.
They're great.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Did you ever like read the Mega Man one?
I am not.
It's insane.
I have the Wizards.
How's the Wizard story compare to the game?
Yeah, it's not the same. That's a good point. I think it's. I don't actually. You know what?
I don't know. I'm just gonna...
It might be in the. I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, why would you need to know where things are?
I sort of value it. I don't.
I just know you have like a bunch of different versions of it.
I do have a lot of one.
Yeah.
I also have. I have 2, and I own 3, and I own the Game Boy game. So I own all of them. I don't know why. I just feel like it's the franchise I need all of them for.
Yeah, like I collect all the Zelda games. The only ones I'm missing are the CDI games because I don't count those.
Har. Yeah, I don't often play against the Wizard because I hate playing against the Wizard because it takes forever.
What about the Warrior?
I'm always the Warrior. Never the shirtless Warrior though. It's too cold outside. I always wear a giant thing of metal.
And there's no rhyme or reason to that door.
Scott does need the new Link's Awakening game.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for it, by the way. Because Link's Awakening is my favorite Zelda game.
It's true.
So I'm really stoked for the new one. I did not see that coming.
I don't
As
think
I was-
anyone did.
As I was watching the video, I'm like, alright, some sort of like thing, and then I saw the boat. And then it kind of cuts in the screen, I'm like, oh my god, is this the opening of Link's Awakening? And then it was, and I was like so excited. I don't know how I feel about the art style, like it looks really cute. But the anime opening, I was like, I kind of wish this game looked like that.
Yeah, I'm okay with the art style because it's like a Link Between Worlds, but just a little
Like it looks like
more like almost like clay-ish.
yeah, it looks like you know the Nintendroid figures.
Yeah,
It looks like those to me. I'll try to use these guys to get up there.
but I really for
4 minutes.
Four.
Oh,
420 blazing.
I died.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I've only played a little bit of Link's Awakening.
I love Link's Awakening, and I'll be honest with you, it's a good game, but I think I love it so much for nostalgic purposes. It was one of the ones I had as a kid.
I feel like that's a lot. I mean, that's with every Zelda game. Like
Yeah.
for me, like my favorite is Link to the Past.
That's one of the ones I can't get into.
Right. I've always loved that one, but it's the one I played when I was a kid the most, and I just always liked it. I think a lot of people do, but I never played the Game Boy one, so I always had a Link to the Past, so it was my game.
Yeah, and this game looks like a one-to-one recreation. Like everything's like exactly how it is in the regular game.
I wish they did that with Link to the Past, but they did.
Well, this is alright, so
Link Between Worlds.
so they've been doing a lot of remasters of the 3D games
Yeah.
for a bit. Oh, I'm like 30 minutes past, or not 30 minutes, 30 seconds past my time.
Yeah.
So I did do better this time than I did my
Yeah.
first attempt. So you know, like everything, practice. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that like this new Link's Awakening game signals that they're gonna do similar remakes for the other like isometric top-down 2D Zelda games.
I think they will.
I think that'd be cool. I like that they usually do like one big 3D game and then they kind of do a smaller like Link to the Past style game and then they go back to like doing a big console 3D game. So like that both styles of Zelda have their place.
Yeah.
My one concern with Link's Awakening, unless they add a ton of content, I feel like it should be like a $40 budget game because Link's Awakening in general is so much shorter and smaller than like a full $60 Zelda game should be.
It might.
So that's my one hope. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Nintendo's going to charge $60. I'll buy it,
Yeah, we'll see.
but I'm also really stoked for Mario Maker 2.
Maybe they have both.
Both
Maybe you
one.
have like the remake and you also get like the Game Boy version.
That would be cool. They need to start doing virtual console stuff on the Switch. That NES online app like isn't doing it for me.
Well, they'll get there.
Because
Yeah, we'll see.
even if it's like $50, I don't think it should be 60.
Yeah. I think if they do Ages and Seasons, they should do
Ages and Seasons should come together, and then that can be
exactly,
60.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was
Because that's
just gonna say that.
full 2-game like.
I think and then if they really want to get ballsy, go back to the NES.
I was actually thinking about that after. I was like, I would really like them to do an NES one like
Like
this.
the original Zelda. Oh, Four Swords with net play.
Four Swords with Net Play would be awesome.
I didn't even think of that. That would be
So-
that has to happen.
My friends and I did play a lot of the GameCube one, and then we never did the GBA one because that's too much of a hassle. At least at the time it was.
On the Switch though.
But yeah, because they did that one. They did like the 20th anniversary version of it for the 3DS as a free limited time download, and that was awesome. And we played a lot of that because that was much more convenient. And then they added stages from Link's Awakening, the original one, and I want to say Link to the Past, but I could be wrong.
I feel like they should also do Zelda 2.
I like Zelda 2.
Give it its own kind of thing, like almost like how they did Metroid 2
Yeah, but they did Samus.
and kind of gave it more of a new life. I think if they did Zelda 2, it would add such a different atmosphere, and I feel like it would be better.
Zelda 2 doesn't get its due.
Yeah, and I think it would get more praise, and people would go back and play it more understanding. Because I feel like
it's hard and it's different, but it's not bad.
no,
Like, I get what it's going for, where it's going for more of like a swordplay kind of thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
not just like running around slashing stuff. You have to kind of know what you're doing. But like, it's not my favorite Zelda game by a long shot because it's too hard for me.
yeah.
Most NES games are too hard for me. But like, yeah, I think Zelda 2 like gets pooped on a little too much.
It might a jungle might be that kind of thing. Where do I go now? But like, not everyone wants. There are people that would want it.
Yeah.
I think like they would want that kind of searching around. So that's just basically the only other game I've picked up. Never bothered to play much beyond the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I never really got into it. And they do have Mario too on the Nintendo console thing.
Oh yeah, they just put that up, right?
I was talking to Tron, and I thought it would be a cool idea. I don't think they'll do it just because it's Nintendo and they don't really like Metroid all that much.
It really feels like that.
I was thinking like with all of the Zelda kind of returning thing, it is on there, and Tron's very upset that it costs so much because she would buy it because it's her favorite Final Fantasy game.
7?
9.
So yeah, 9 was shadow dropped yesterday. 9's one of the ones I've never played. Is it worth? It's worth picking up.
You can ask Tron; she loves
Yeah.
it.
It's one of the few ones I skipped because at the time, all my friends. So here's my experience with the Final Fantasy series. I didn't have the games on NES. I didn't have a Super Nintendo, and then I missed the PlayStation one. And towards the end of that console's lifetime, like toward the end of the PlayStation 2, I got one plus for Christmas. So my friends, they were on the Final Fantasy, so they bought me a bunch of them.
Nice.
They're like, skip 9. 9 sucks. I was like, all right. So I just never played it.
6 and 9 are his favorite Final Fantasy games.
I love 6.
Nice.
6 is great. Or as I know it, Final Fantasy 3.
69. Nice.
Oh, was that what he was going for?
No, it's just how it worked. I think 6 and 9 are his favorite. What was I gonna say?
No, I really like 6. I like 7 too. I think 7 is a little put on a little bit much of a pedestal,
Well, yeah.
but I do still really like it.
I haven't played any of them. I'm still waiting for the final one.
Well, you're not an RPG guy.
I'm not an RPG guy at
Yeah,
all.
if you're not an RPG guy, you're not gonna like.
I've only played really one, I guess, sort of RPG.
Was that Mario?
Yeah.
You know what you should play? You should play the Paper Mario games. Those are real.
I played Super Paper Mario on the Wii.
Oh, that doesn't count.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, that's like when I played. I didn't like that.
Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door are awesome.
9 does go back to their Final Fantasy roots, which really made me happy when it came out.
Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to play 9. This might be my chance to do so because I play a lot on my Switch. Because I prefer handheld gaming than I do console, and Switch is perfect for that. Yeah. But I started a new farm in Stardew Valley, so I have to just play that for like the millionth time.
A lot of people got Final Fantasy 7 and 8 as their first dose of the fantasy. Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So when it goes back to being true fantasy adventure in 9, a lot of new recruits were expecting giant buster swords and gun blades and got fantasy.
Yeah, I get maybe that. I understand people. A lot of the love 7 has is because it was their first, and there's an element of that. Like my first Zelda.
We all love our first.
My first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time, and I
Nice.
think there's better Zelda games than that.
Yeah, like Link to the Past.
Well, yeah, I really like Link to the Past, but I think I like my favorite 3D Zelda games, Majora's Mask. I like the Wind Waker better. I like Skyward Sword a lot. It's one of those things you gotta if you can click with the motion controls, it's a great game. I don't think that Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game. I think everything it set out to do it did flawlessly, but like it's a little lacking in like traditional dungeons for me.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so back to the Metroid kick.
Yeah.
Because they're doing all the Zelda remakes and stuff, I thought, what better thing to do than to try to remake like Metroid things? Not like Prime and the such. I think do like Super Metroid and kind of do it with newer graphics, just like they did Metroid 2. But then you could also do Zero Mission. You can redo Fusion. I think that would be neat.
I love that they remade Metroid into Zero Mission because that first Metroid game is really hard to go back and play.
Yeah.
Like, it's because everything looks the same. It's really hard. Like, all the modern conveniences they added to it, and they made everything all the areas are graphically a little bit more distinct. Like, it helps my brain figure out what to do in it. So, like, to me, it's like that's how you do a remake.
Yeah.
But I'm not super into Metroids.
That makes sense. But I would love that kind of like.
See, Super Metroid Remake, like, you don't need to change anything in that game. It
No,
still
you
holds up.
just add little graphical things.
Yeah, you can add some like convenient stuff, like probably like the ability to save more frequently.
Maybe, or just make it so you can like maybe the map's a little more detailed.
Yeah.
You can kind of like maybe almost map where you need it to go. Like, I
'Cause
forgot where the
the
secret
Switch
was.
doesn't have more buttons than a Super Nintendo controller.
Nope.
Yeah, so like I can't think of any like
it's the same thing.
quick like button changes because I know that a lot of the 3DS Zelda remakes like changed some stuff made it much more convenient with the putting the iron boots as like a button weapon and stuff.
Exactly. Just revamp the graphics just a little, not too much, just enough where it's
Yeah, make it like widescreen.
widescreen,
Yeah.
opens it up a little. You can even, if you want, with the music, as good as it is, just kind of like...
You could maybe toggle between like a
Oh, it does have the
orchestrated one.
L1, L2 buttons. It does.
Oh
have
yeah, it
that.
does have those. Yeah, so you could maybe like switch between. It's been a while since I played Super Metroid, so I forget what the buttons actually do offhand. But
So you could do that. I think you add the music and you just add like a little bit behind it more. So like Bryn Starr's music can have just a little more bass in it, a little more like almost orchestral feel to it. I think that would be really cool, and I would really like it because I like Metroidvania type games.
See, I'm not a big Metroidvania thing. I appreciate Metroid games more than I actually like them, and I like the linear Castlevania games. That's just how I am.
No, it's fine too.
Yeah,
I like searching and
yeah. See, that's less my thing.
yeah.
But I'm not saying they're bad games. I know my tastes.
Oh, absolutely. That's why, and I say the same thing about RPGs. Like, they're not my thing, but I can totally be okay with it. No one wants that, Jungle. No one wants a Clu Clu Land remake. No one. Not even the makers of Clu Clu
Not
Land.
even Sakurai.
No. That is
Actually, now that you mention, it's kind of weird that they're not like assist trophies or something in Smash Brothers.
because no one likes it. except Black Jungle.
I don't dislike Clue Clue Land, but I don't care about it.
It's almost like the cheese bread that Fax will never cook. Yeah.
Fax says this cheese bread he's not cooking.
I think it was sent to us by Black Jungle. He sent us a whole big box of goodies from Brazil.
Oh my god.
Some of the candy was good. It was really good. I ate a lot of it, and then I felt sick because I ate too much of it.
That happens. Especially to men of a certain age. I don't think they're bad games.
No, your Clue Clue Land to you is Wizards and Warriors. To
I was
me.
just about to say, we can't have Wizards and Warriors on the screen and talk about people liking certain games. Because, like, so you'll find out the finals for the Retro Challenge tomorrow, but, like, other than Wizards...
Noon Eastern.
Yeah, other than Wizards and Warriors, everything kind of had a reference in Nintendo's Direct yesterday.
Yeah,
And
if
I was
Wizards
like-
and Warriors ever gets put into a direct, I mean, eventually it'll probably end up on the...
It might show up on the... I want to call it the
Maybe.
Virtual Console. That would be
Maybe.
cool.
I mean, it's sort of rare, and it's also acclaimed. Maybe not. Tron left. Tron shaved her head and turned herself into Scott.
Yes, that is what happened.
Tron's in the other room, working.
I know she had pizza at a certain point. Right?
She's eating and working.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, it's just Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, it's Valentine's Day, yes. We're doing our Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's say we have our pinball league. Our first pinball league is this every Thursday this month.
It is.
And when we planned it out, we didn't realize until last week that it was going to be on Valentine's Day. But only like 2 people can't show up because of Valentine's Day, so we didn't postpone it.
Yeah. And, Tron's in it. Tron's in that league. She won last week, best new player.
Yeah, because she's not. She won our very first tournament. It was the first time she ever played pinball, and all of our regular pinball people were so mad.
Oh, hey. I'm just going to play a little.
Yeah, go for it. Give the people what they want.
Does the sound go away again? Oh, it's there.
No, it's just low on our.
We're just loud.
Yeah.
We draw a crowd. Alright, so I'm just going to play through the game. I'll probably die a lot. I'm actually... Jungle, don't go anywhere. We're going to do something that hasn't happened in forever.
Oh my god.
We are going to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Are we gonna play Wizard of Oz for Super Nintendo?
No, I'm just going to go see the wizard.
Okay.
I'm going to actually play through the whole thing. Because I haven't done it in a while. So we can just keep talking about video game stuff while sitting.
Yeah. Well, the other big announcement yesterday for me was Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, that's what we
I put so many hours into the first one. I'm so excited for the new one. They added so much stuff people have been asking for. Besides just slopes, like there's new themes. They added new Super Mario Brothers their 3D world stuff for some reason, which is fine. More power-ups and things to do, like that's awesome.
I think adding more power-ups, adding more things to add different
Yeah.
way the game can like interact with it.
Even just small things I didn't even think about. Like you can change how the camera moves on auto-scrolling stages, so you can go like up and down. Like there's so much packed into that little trailer, and the fact that they have like Luigi prominently, like I'm kind of hoping it's multiplayer. That would be
I
awesome.
feel like it would be.
That's one of the things they can add. One of the main things I want them to add is be able to like you make like 3 or 4 levels and you can string them together like one after another and make like worlds. I think that would be awesome.
I know there's a lot of, especially on Twitch and just the internet in general, there's a big push for ROM hacks and like Kaizo games. So I feel like screwed that up. I feel like Nintendo paid attention and has seen some of that stuff on the internet. On the internets. I sound like such an old man. On the internets.
On the interwebs.
On the Google. So I feel like they've learned from some of that stuff. Like, ooh,
Sometimes I
we
feel like
we can add, like they add little kind of like, we'll add this little piece here to make this level like this, or they're not like they're gonna keep it themselves, but like almost like Steam did it for certain games, and Isaac for sure. Like Isaac did you can mod a lot of stuff, and after a while they released things that had mods in it, and they mods that people put in their games normally. They were like, yeah, that's a great tool. We're gonna add that into the game. I'm playing so poorly. And they did. So I feel like Nintendo could do the same kind of almost.
Yeah, but it always feels like Nintendo because they constantly need to do things their way, which is part of why I like them. But like, it's a little frustrating sometimes
Yeah.
when like their online service kind of stinks. And now that I have to pay for it, like I care about that a lot more. Like using peer-to-peer instead of dedicated service for like Smash Brothers, which is ridiculous.
I'm okay with the fact that it's only $20 a month or a year. I'm alright with that price point. They have to obviously add more things.
Yeah, like
But-
there's a lot of things that are standard on, that's like industry standard now. That's not on theirs.
Right. But, I mean, for me, like, I don't know, the internet online gameplay has never been, like, the biggest thing in the world for me, because...
Yeah, me neither. But like the fact that I know it is for a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm a single player person. I would usually, from years of growing up, I just played by myself.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not.
No one was my friend.
They're definitely not opening up for mods. But
No, no.
Obviously, Mario Maker, the whole game is a mod.
No, yeah, no, I'm not saying they'll do that. I'm just saying like, they've seen stuff. It's kind of hard to miss that stuff. I mean, it's seen in things all over it. Like the internet has it everywhere. Like games like that and mods and things you could do in certain video games are out there. Like GDQs show off different things you never thought they'd show off. So, I don't know. I'm trying to do this. I did this last time. So this is one of those things in the game that is very tough to do when you're not playing on hardware. This jump here, I'm pointing like you guys can see what I'm pointing at.
Oh, I'll help. It's right over there.
Yeah, you can't just jump on it. You need like the potions. That brown potion, reddish potion makes you like invincible. Blue potion makes you run fast, and the pink potion pink potion makes you jump higher. The fast one you can do it, and you can jump and get enough speed to go up here. But you can kind of glitch here and get on the end and bounce, but you have to hit it at the right pixel. Oh my goodness. So a friend of mine, Hefe Goldblum, he's in the chat sometimes. I was at his house once and he was streaming and he wanted me to play this game. So I'm trying to play it, and we're playing on what's right over here? This lovely thing. Not this exact version. We're playing on this lovely hardware, the Retron, on his flat screen TV. So much delay. I couldn't do it. It drove me crazy. I spent 20 minutes trying to do the jump. It was awful. Women and children were crying. Babies were weeping.
See, I'm crying just thinking about it.
There was no babies around, but you could hear weeping. It was so bad. It was awful. But, yeah. I don't know. Part of me now that I'm playing this this challenge makes me almost wants to get back into trying to,
Trying to get that score up.
yeah, trying to do the speed run back. I don't know.
So you're number 19 in the entire world.
I'm the 19th out of 19 people that would play this game.
No, there was more. You're being modest. You can see him on the website?
Speedrun.com.
Yeah.
A bunch of us are on speedrun.com.
You gotta say, I know Fax is on for Punch Out, right?
Yeah, and Shadowgate.
Because I know last year our first challenge was Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and we were doing likewise. We were on the stream. That's awesome. On the stream playing that, seeing how he could do. And he was also rusty. This is where I lose all my lives. I can't beat the bat. And you kill him in like 2 seconds.
Yep. Oh, I can't glitch, so I can't show you me killing the bat again. Sorry. Not really. I am. Sorry.
So you can't glitch when you're not on original hardware?
No, I can glitch when I'm on anything. I have to do the full run, so I'm not gonna glitch. I'll glitch.
Oh yeah, because you're trying to do the.
Yeah, I'll glitch again if we still want to do it. I'll just do a full run. We'll go back to trying to do the scores again, and then we'll see where we're at.
Yeah. And it's only what, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock. We've been streaming for an hour. So feel free, get up, stretch if you haven't gotten up, get some water, get some beverages, popcorn. Or you can go for the Flax classic of the chips and cheese melted in the microwave.
What kind of chips? What kind of cheese?
Whichever he has.
So like Lay's salt and vinegar and American,
Uh,
because that sounds divine.
I'm gonna go Swiss and barbecue.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad combination there.
I'm gonna go pickles flavored and
Ugh, pickles flavored. Sorry, I think pickles are gross.
Me too. Pickle flavor and
What's the battle axe of Igor do?
it's just stronger.
Okay, it's a stronger version of the dagger.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's a glitch. Woo.
Oh god, what is that?
Just a flying
Face.
ice face.
So I was the ice face in the lava level. And not that like ice level you're just at.
Because it'll confuse you. You're expecting it. In the Japanese version, it's different.
Okay.
And actually, the Japanese version
'Cause I've
came
seen you-
out.
I've seen you beat the Japanese version.
The Japanese version came out a year after.
Really?
It did. The Japanese version came out in '88.
Well, this is made by Rare and they're a British company, I know that.
It's a rare company. That's an awful Valentine's Day present.
What's an awful Valentine's Day present?
It says, just saw on Twitter that Kanye had Kenny G play his sax to Kim in their living room as a Valentine's Day present.
That is a combination of people, like, obviously Kim and Kanye are married, so that's...
Eric,
like, that was Kenny G is weird to me.
That is far too many K's in one sentence. Too many.
Kanye West is a genius voice of a generation, so that must be what we're all supposed to be doing now.
Just imagine. You come home and
Yeah, Kenny
there's
G's,
Kenny G just chilling out in your living room,
Kenny G's no Chuck Mangione.
playing his alto sax. I think it's an alto sax. I don't even know what
I
it
think
is.
he's an alto sax, yeah.
I
It's been a
know.
long time since I thought about Kenny G.
I know what Chuck Mangione's playing. He's playing that French horn.
Yeah, man.
Feels so good.
Do-do-do-do.
I wish. One day I'm gonna get the sounds here, and we're only gonna listen to Chuck Mangione. It's a Chuck Mangione only stream
I'd watch that
because
one.
it feels so good.
How do you find these, like, secrets? I mean, I'm sure that time is what got
Yeah, that's about it. It's just knowing, and the invention of the internet
Oh, yeah, of course.
helps
but
because there's maps and everything now. But
just in general, like, when this came out, we didn't have any of that stuff.
no, and the only way you found it sometimes is you would be going, and the next thing you know, you jump and hit something. You're like, what the heck was that?
I will say this was my favorite part of Breath of the Wild, is when it was first new and everyone was playing it, and we're all talking about the different ways we, like, beat certain challenges or encountered certain things. It's like, even if we did it, like, I was watching one of our friends play a level, like an area that I had already done, and I kind of, like, brute forced it, and he was, like, sneaking around and stuff, and it was, like, really interesting to see how everyone can play. But I remember, like, I found a dragon at first, and I was like, I didn't know that was happening. And it was, like, fun to talk about it with people. It reminded me a lot of the first game back, like, in NES when you're at, like, lunch. And you were like, oh, did you see this? I can do that. Like, no, I didn't see that, but this is happening. Like,
Mortal
remember,
Kombat is the greatest video game of all time.
what's the greatest video game?
Mortal Kombat.
Which
think-
Mortal Kombat?
I don't know. It was in.
Oh, from Billy Madison?
Yeah. Just when I thought of
No, it's actually
Kid-
Donkey Kong.
kids talking about video games at the
Lunch.
lunch table, that's the first thing I went to.
Yeah, but I remember doing that. That was, like, a lot of fun back in the day. And it was, like, a lot of fun again, because, like, again, we work in, a video game store, and someone came in, that's how I found out where there was the Hylian shield and how you could get it. That's also how I found out there was Stalnoxes. I was like, oh, snap. I didn't know that they would also just show up as skeletons.
Yeah, I played it for a bit, and then I kind of like, it was right when Tron and I were really trying to get,
Yeah, I know you guys were, like, moving when that
we
was
were getting like
happening.
the house stuff, so I didn't play it as much as I would have otherwise, and I haven't gotten back into it, and I always say like, I'm gonna play it, but it's such a undertaking.
Is that your Neo Magic Warriors Super Metroid?
No, because I don't dislike it.
Okay.
He dislikes Super Metroid.
I just know you were harassing him for a while. So he was like, whenever he's playing something that's not Super Metroid, he's like, that's not Super Metroid.
Well, because he was playing it, and then he said he didn't want to play it anymore because he hates it. And then I think he just hates it because he got stuck
I think
somewhere.
that's possible. I don't hate it. It's just, like I said earlier in the stream, it's just not my kind of game.
Yeah, I just didn't.
I appreciate a lot of things about it. I think it's a really cool game. It's just, it's not my style.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild, I just got distracted and didn't have time to get back into it. And then Odyssey came out, and
God, I love Mario Odyssey.
I played that because Tron got it, and I played Tron's copy like a lot.
Did you play it more than she did?
Yep.
I love Super Mario Odyssey. I wish they would do like DLC for it. I just want more of it.
I also didn't bring my Switch to the house right away. It was actually at my parents' house. I let my
You
brother.
say your brother was playing Mario Zelda,
I
right?
let my brother play Zelda because we had one, so I was like, okay, I don't need two. So yeah, I haven't really touched it since. It's like most systems, I kind of just don't. I play like 2 or 3 things, and that's about it. There's that sweet Griselda. Everyone loves Griselda.
Isn't Al Bundy a terrorist? Tron said that.
Yeah,
Did she not remember? Was she thinking Ted Bundy?
she was thinking
'Cause
Ted Bundy.
He's a serial killer,
Yep.
which is a form of terrorist, I guess.
Yep, he thought that, and it confused everyone. It was great. It's my favorite quote. Ooh, Darvin! Thank you. 13 months in a row. Jeez,
That's
Louise.
crazy.
That's almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, almost, man. You'll be there one day, though.
Almost there for 2 weeks of 7. I'm trying to flip the script on that one because everyone always goes, "That's almost a year," no matter what they say, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start my own thing. Oh crap!
You're not a team player.
No, I'm
You're poorly team playing.
poorly. I'm pushing my own moves. Who won pinball?
Oh, I don't know. Someone from the Pinball League in the chat?
Yeah,
Who's in there?
Darvin. Darvin's in the pinball. He's in it. He's part of it.
Who is it?
Alright, he left before the finals? Okay. Darvin. I won't say his name because that's
Yeah.
the internet. But his name begins with a letter of the alphabet.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That's right.
So what's that other act you picked up then? Just more
It's
acts?
more points.
Okay.
Harry and Brian. Ooh.
Ooh, this down to the... Yeah, Brian, he
Ooh.
dipped out early last week.
It's not fair. Harry's cheating.
Harry's good. I've seen people beat him regular enough. I know he got 4th place last week.
But Harry is the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, we used to make you guys compete for that, but I think he won.
He always won.
When he donated money to sponsor a thing, which was just to make, I think that his hour on Brian and Becca's stream, that you're just the nicest guy. I was like, oh, I can't beat that.
Yeah, you don't donate to say that someone's better. Also, he's nicer because Level Up has multiple pinball machines in their store, and most of them are his.
Yeah, he helps us with the pinball stuff.
Like he just like, okay, we're gonna get this pinball. All right.
He's the reason we're all kind of into it now.
He's an enabler.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, we've been pushing comics on him for years.
He's a pinball pusher. Giving you all those supple wrists. I don't know, right? That's the song.
Yeah,
Wizard.
Pinball Wizard, he has such supple wrists. He's also deaf, dumb, and blind, which I don't think are very accurate descriptions.
We're getting there, people. We're getting there. One of us.
Pinball Wizards, and where's the Pinball Warrior?
You never see the Pinball Warrior glitch. Let's skip it. I don't even know what I'm doing in this
Yeah,
stage.
well, because speaking of pinball in the Retro Challenge, that first week, March 31st through the 6th, is our Gottlieb Mario Pinball. So how that one came about is, I was thinking of challenges for it, and I was thinking some Genesis ones. We did Sonic last year, so I didn't want to do another Sonic game.
Altered Beast.
I don't know how. Yeah, Ultra Beast. I don't think would be that fun to do.
Dynamite Heady.
I don't think Dynamite Heady would be that fun to do. But I was thinking like Sonic Spinball because it's a different genre game. And I was like, you know what? We have an actual pinball machine. We might as well just use that.
Vector Man.
I thought about Vector Man. I don't know how good that would go. We were also talking about Rocket Knight Adventures, but I think that control scheme is a little weird if you're going into that cold. Great game, I love it.
I'm trying to think of Genesis.
Because I don't have any Genesis ones this year.
Moonwalker.
I thought about Moonwalker, it's too rare.
Man, every time I name a game.
Yeah, I thought about Madam, it's just like...
Golden Axe.
I thought about Mean Bean Machine,
Oh,
but then I decided to do Tetris instead because that's a little bit more
Golden Axe.
well known. I thought about Golden Axe.
Golden Axe 2.
Trying to stick away from too many beat 'em ups because if I was going to do beat 'em ups, it's going to be Turtles in Time.
E-Swap. I don't even know if that's a game.
E-SWAT is a game.
Man, E-Swap. That's the game I was thinking of. Nope. Stop the timer. I'm climbing the castle. This is how I get into castles.
Just scale up the flow up the side of it.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, hey, here I am. Happy Valentine's Day, here I am. So, how's everyone on this Valentine's Day? Is everyone good?
They're amazing because they're spending it with us.
Oh, that's true. Did everyone...
They're real loved ones.
Did everyone get candy? I got candy. I was happy.
We were giving away candy and Valentine's at the store.
Oh, shit.
Becca makes the best Valentine's every year.
I'm glad I got candy. I didn't know if I was going to get candy, and then Sean surprised me with candy.
Nice.
I was like, hey, candy. And it's Reese's.
Those are some of the best candies.
I'm a big fan of Reese's. I'm not. I am. It's Terminator 2. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. I'm trying to think of other Genesis games. Booger Man?
Yeah, I don't know if it's got like a scoring. Some of them it's like hard to. What's the challenge gonna be? You know, is that the holy hand grenade?
It's just a thing. Toe Jam and Earl? Yeah, it's a thing.
I would do Toe Jam and Earl, except one of the store owners can't stand ever hearing that game, and he'd have to hear it all day long.
Mute it.
Yeah,
He's old.
but maybe
anyway.
next year. I think we've got a pretty fun lineup this year.
Oh. Poop.
But yeah, most of these games people are mentioning that we did consider.
I'm trying to think of other Genesis games.
I don't want to say too many of the ones that I considered really hardcore because they might show up later this year or next year. But basically every April we do like our big one because then we have our finals on Free Comic Book Day, which is our big event for the year. And that's on the first Saturday in May.
Join our Discord. Sorry. I always... That is my go-to whenever I see the Discord thing. It's just to join our Discord.
Does it happen in spot?
Things happen in there. If you go in there, you can see the gift that I got Tron for Valentine's Day.
Oh, what is it?
It is a shirt.
What's a GIF?
It's a shirt. No, just a gift.
Oh, a gift. I thought you said
Yeah.
GIF.
It's a shirt. It is it is a Donkey Kong shirt. But instead of Donkey Kong's head, it is Guy Fieri's head.
What?
Yeah, it's
I've
great.
seen the ones where it's Dungeons and Dragons, and it's Dungeons and Dragons and Diners and Dives,
Yeah.
and that one's pretty great.
My good friend, Mr. Deans, I sent it to him and he said, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Donkey Kongs.
Is that what it's called?
No, but I thought that was perfect. It's Triple D. Triple D! 5D shirt.
What's the 5D shirt?
The Diners.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons and Diners and Dragons and Dives.
Oh my.
Man, say that one time fast. It's awful.
What am I doing?
But I would say this is way farther than I get in this game.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, we're all gonna die.
Wait day. Oh,
Should we talk about the sequel to this game and how it has Fabio, and that's like its most notable thing? on the
Fabio
cover?
on the cover? Yeah. He was also... The warrior here was also in one of those Nintendo cartoons. I forget which one
Was he?
it was.
I know there's a Captain N episode about Wizards and Warriors.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Here I go. Now I'm just killing myself. We walk. Look at that speed. And we're in the dark. June 12th.
What's going on June 12th?
That is their Valentine's Day in Brazil.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what I would I'm trying to think of other games that I would want to see in the challenge.
Yeah, if everyone ever has suggestions, just let me know. Usually last year I emailed everyone who participated just to get general ideas because it was our first year doing it. And one of the big ones I got was more Nintendo 64 games.
Because they're all delusional people.
Yeah, like we're kind of stretch. Sometimes we stretch a little bit, like what counts as retro.
Well, 64 counts as
Oh yeah,
retro.
I count 64 as that, but you'll see what I mean.
Mickey Mouse capades.
I got so much flack for DuckTales because we did the moon level. Because I was thinking about Mega Man, I was like, well, there's no like, because I have to pick the same stage for everybody to keep it fair. And it's like, what stage do you pick? And I was like, you know what, DuckTales, there's the moon level. Everyone kind of like, that's like the iconic stage from that, and like people just could not handle that game.
Because people can't handle Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Because they're...
But there was a couple major Nintendo games I considered. I was thinking about Contra. Like I thought about a couple of ones I can do. 'Cause I try to mix up styles and I try to mix up like systems. But like my bias pulls through because like I like NES a lot, so that's more what I think of.
Mega Man 1.
Yeah, Mega Man 1 has a scoring system, so I would do that. But like, what stage would you pick?
Cutman.
Cutman stage? See, I don't know. Like, I would pick Gutman.
Cutman or Bomb Man?
Wouldn't pick Elecman.
No.
I know I wouldn't pick Iceman. I hate that stage. But that's the problem with Mega Man. It's like, well, yeah, again, like, there's not like.
Well, I feel like if you're getting someone to try it just
Yeah.
straight off the street,
Yeah, is that
cut,
right? Because I
cut
want to
or
encourage
bomb.
people to be able to try them.
Cut or Bomb is probably your safest bet.
Probably go cut. That might happen in.
You could do Mega Man X.
Yeah, I could do Mega.
Because Mega Man X has that entry level.
Well, part of the trouble, since I'm playing on original hardware and I'd have to reset it after each thing, it's kind of got to be like the first level. And like Mega Man X, you got to play that intro stage. And I'd have to play that every time.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, I can always do it on a Retron 5 and have save states. But you said like this game's got lag on it. Like
Yeah, you would notice.
it's gonna happen. Like we play on original hardware on CRT TVs. You know, try to keep it as original as we can.
I died. So you lose all your points. That's alright.
It's okay. You're going for just beating the wizard.
Yeah, I made it this far without
So
Game
is it
over.
me, or do the torches look like McDonald's like fries?
a little bit. A little bit.
You know, they come in the red
A little bit.
sleeve.
I'm loving it. You can kill these things by kicking them. If I can see where I'm at. There you go. See, the later levels are longer.
Yeah, way more brutal it seems.
Yeah, so you try to skip them, which I can do too, but... Well,
See, I've never seen some of these later levels, so...
you can always just go get some fries. At your local fry store.
Your local friary.
Fries R Us.
Thought about Battletoads. I think Battletoads will be too hard for people. One of my original thoughts was I was going to do a save state thing, and I was going to do the original Ninja Turtles game, and it was going to be the dam level. But I was like, I want people to have fun.
Why the damn level? I don't know what you're saying.
Because it's an infamously difficult level. Battletoads is the only beat 'em up I know that's harder with 2 players.
You can beat each other up.
Yeah, because you can hit each other, but if someone loses all their lives, you both get game over. And like that speeder bike level, like you can be really good at it, but your friend can suck, and you're just done.
Bubble bobble.
Yeah, I can do Bubble Bobble.
You do Lolo. Adventures of Lolo.
Could do Clue Clue Land.
You could do Clue Clue.
I have Devil World. We could do Famicom games
Ooh,
as like an obscure one.
how crazy would that? Just only Famicom games.
That would be cool.
I can.
But a lot of the cool Famicom games like that would work best for this also come on NES. Oh my god, what is that? Why is it so hard? Look how tiny he is. Why does he have so much health?
Well, don't worry. He has a lot of health.
No, it grows. Okay, that makes more sense. So every time he jumps up into you, it counts as you jumping on him?
Yeah, and because I'm out of the stage, he doesn't hurt me, but I can hurt him. But I have to pay attention, because if I am off screen
When he dies?
when he dies, and this, like, money pit is slightly off screen, I can't collect it, and I glitch the game, I can't beat it.
Oh my god.
But that's the fastest way to kill that thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about Turtles in Time at some point.
I'm really just trying to think of games here. There is things on the internet. They do this thing called the Best of NES, and they do these big 20 races. They pick 20 games from the NES catalog. Sometimes they have like you have to beat it by a certain time. Sometimes you have to get to a certain level, but they label a bunch, so that could help maybe.
Yeah. I guess let people
ideas.
in my thought processes for him a little bit. So like last year, it was Mike Tyson's Punch Out,
This is the last stage, by the way.
F-Zero. Oh my god, I'm blank. DuckTales Moon Stage was one, and Sonic the Hedgehog, the first game.
Sonic.
And then I was gonna do a Mario game because I want to do like some real recognizable ones and like maybe one more obscure game, which was I guess you could say F-Zero or DuckTales, but I didn't end up doing Mario because for the finals I kept it a surprise until the day of. We did Nintendo World Championships, and since that game keeps track of like what your scores and how like it keeps track of everything for us. So it kind of worked out that we could do that. We did it on a reproduction cart because none of us are going to own that game.
I like the idea of Super Mario Brothers 3, a la The Wizard.
Well, the original one I was going to do until someone offered me the use of their repro cart, is I was going to do a Super Mario Brothers 3 stage that I made in Mario Maker that people didn't, so nobody who played it then would be able to play it. But someone pointed out to me, like, the first person who plays is at a disadvantage because everyone else can kind of see them play it and learn the stage a little bit. So I was like, yeah, I can't really do that. And then the Nintendo World Championships thing kind of happened. I was like, oh, it's perfect because we designed all the marketing and the logos and stuff after that, their marketing campaign for that. But now that Mario Maker 2 is a thing, maybe that'll happen next year.
But tune in
But
noon tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal
Facebook. Level Up Entertainment.
Yeah, Facebook at noon is where I have the things scheduled to post up. I'll post it on our other social media after the fact later tomorrow. We'll also have some signage up in the store with all the details. But I'll have to wait until tomorrow because it's got all of the challenges on it. This week we've been revealing them one a day. So today was, obviously Wizards and Warriors, so we're playing that. And how much more game is there left?
This is the last stage.
Okay.
And then I face the Wizard, which could take
And how many gems do you need?
100. But there's not exactly 100 on the screen in
have to
this
kill
one. So you have to try to kill dudes. And there was a hidden stuff here and hidden stuff here. And it turns out if you hit this like 3 times and then walk away,
Does it respawn?
It'll respawn till you can hit it 3 times again. I guess you can hit more than 3 times, but like 3 or 4 times, and then if you do that, you go over, it's dead. All right, here it is.
All right.
The worst thing in the world, the Wizard. I hate the Wizard. The Wizard is I hate the Wizard.
Hey, that's our friend Travis. Nobody's gonna get that reference.
No, Jeff was the Wizard.
Oh shit, you're right. It was. We had a marketing campaign like 11 years ago.
I'll show you the video.
Yeah.
I'll put it in Discord.
Yeah.
It's great.
Our friend Travis was with someone else we have as a wizard, and they were kind of our mascots for a minute.
Wizard.
It's one of my favorite things ever. I think it's amazing.
I like that, and I also like the other video because I got to do the voice when
Oh, the one where we're moving to the mall?
yeah,
Yeah, that one's fun too.
because I had to read for the wizard. So
Oh man, he spawns all his health back? Oh
Yeah.
man. Who wanted to see you do this?
everyone,
Okay.
sup, badass?
There's someone a Velociraptor.
No, thanks. I'm sticking with one, and we're doing one since you're just coming in the chat. Do it again. This is Level Up Scott from Level Up Entertainment. They're doing a retro challenge all throughout the upcoming months leading up to Free Comic Book Day. Their final challenge is actually Wizards and Warriors. It's in 5 minutes get the highest score you can get.
Yeah, and then the person who gets that will go on to our finals on Free Comic Book Day, May 4th.
Level Up Entertainment in Hamilton Mall. Probably from us when I constantly just
I'm also
Spam it.
frequently in the chat, and my name in that's Level Up Scott. But yeah, levelup.com if you want to learn some details.
oh yeah, yes, the video game store.
Yes.
Video game, comic books, all of the things you need. Soap.
Thy search hath ended.
There's no soap. That'd be crazy if there's soap. Thanks for the biddies.
So we got candles.
You got candles.
Yeah,
No soap, but candles.
it's sort of like that's like soap for the air.
Um,
I don't even know what that means.
It's candles. It's soap for the air. I like it. There you go. ShopLevelUp.com.
Hi, badass consoles.
Badass is a good guy.
Sorry, I'm kind of far from the chat, so it's a little hard for me to see it.
Alright, most important thing in the game.
Who? Oh, there you go.
Sir Ass.
You don't want to rub?
No, I'm always Sir Ass.
What the hell's rub?
I don't know. I just want to rub. Rub ass. Ass rub. Thanks. This is not family friendly, but whatever.
It feels way later than it is.
I know, it's almost 10, which is
Yeah.
getting there. But you can try it again. See how high you can get.
All right.
Yeah, once some of your products get done, Mr. Ass. Mr. Bad Ass. He mods
Yeah,
and
so
makes
what you
different
got?
things. It's pretty nice stuff. He's got some pretty decent stuff.
So we just sort of started messing with some modded stuff in the store. One of our other employees, Becca, she's been modding Game Boys in her part time, so we kind of put one in the store just to see how it will do.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's backlit.
Oh yeah,
looks really-
it's an original Game Boy, but like she changed the buttons and the casing is a different color now, but she backlit it
it's really nice.
and put a new screen on it. So like it's actually really sweet.
Really nice.
If I was gonna play original Game Boy, I would go for it.
He's working on a GameCube mod chip right now.
Okay. And what would that do for it?
Do all sorts of things, like mod a GameCube.
Well, what would the modification be?
Different mods.
Oh, okay. I get that.
I don't know. I don't know anything about anything.
I'm not a
HDMI port.
super technical guy. HDMI port would be good.
Question mark.
There's GameCube's the hotness right now. It's that people that grew up with that generation are now old enough to have disposable income and nostalgia. It kind of goes in waves. It used to be 64, now it's GameCube, obviously.
Wait for it. Wait for it to be Wii.
Wii's next.
I just want to play that. I love playing Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is fun.
You know what I liked on the Wii?
What's that? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
I think it was called Excite Truck.
Oh yeah, that was like an early game.
I enjoyed that.
I never played it.
I enjoyed it. I had fun. Someone's doing laundry downstairs.
I was just say something's blowing up.
No, our
Oh my god.
our washer's weird. You have to kind of slam the door to
It
get
gotta
it
be
to go.
bolder.
A minute 16. I'm just taking a gander here. I'm gonna look at our Discord, see what's going on.
Oh my god. You gotta put the Wizard and Trav in there.
I do. I gotta
It should be on our YouTube page.
find it. A little bit. Just like see it slammed rough.
So if you want, you can see. We got a couple fun commercials on there. We used to do a retro movie night at the local movie theater. So we did a commercial for Jaws where I get killed by Jaws at the store.
One that Mr. Xanadu worked on.
Yeah, it was those were fun. I miss doing those, but they didn't always work out.
There we go. There we are. Here we are. Oh man, there's so many level up entertainments.
I know it's annoying, right?
There's too many. I don't like this. I don't like this stuff. Don't like it.
Oh, that's one of our free comic day commercials.
Sorry, one of the owners just sent me a video for the Muzzy commercial.
The what commercial?
Muzzy?
The hell's Muzzy?
You don't remember Muzzy? Muzzy was the thing, and it was on Nickelodeon back in the day, where it would have the kids. It'd be like this big furry creature, and it would go, "Je suis la jeune vie."
What? Oh, I don't remember
And
that
then,
at all.
well, it didn't sound so nice. And then there would be a lady, and she'd come on going, "Yes, that's French they're speaking, but no, they're American."
I remember Omelette du Fromage from Freakazoid.
I
Oh no, or was that Dexter's Lab?
When I was in France, that's all I said. It's just sweet.
Omelette.
Yes, that's French they're speaking, but no, they're American. Alright, there's a lot of level up plays on here. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
those are my old streams, or not just mine, but like all of us at the store.
That's pretty neat. I'm going. I just got plays. Level up plays.
Yeah, I played there's a playthrough I did of Psychonauts on there.
Yeah.
My first time through it. It was a game that's been on my list to play for forever.
I have not played it.
Do you like 3D platformers?
Um,
Like collectathon style? Like, I'm not a big collectathon guy. But I like the humor, like I like a lot of the stuff in it.
yeah. There's some half decent stuff on here. There's a lot of old history on here that
Yeah, I know.
man, the podcasting.
Yeah, we used to have a podcast.
Just do the podcasting.
I would love to do the podcast again.
Let's talk to your owner. One of them. We'll do it. I'll do it. I don't mind doing it. I got no problem.
Say we have a podcast with our friend Harry. We say we, but he has one. We sometimes are.
Handling frequency?
Yes, it's a Star Trek: The Next Generation podcast. He has never seen it before, the series, so he's going through week by week, episode by episode, and then he has special guests on, like those of us that are really into Star Trek, so we can kind of answer his questions. But we're getting to the point now where he kind of knows what's going on enough that like now we can just have more in-depth discussions about like the week's themes and whatnot. And they're getting really, those are the best conversations to have with Star Trek. I really enjoy them.
You have 2 seconds, 1, and... Oh, yeah, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I can't count.
I'm doing worse. No, am I doing worse now? I gotta look at my scores.
A little better.
I'm on my last life though.
You got 1 life to live.
I'll die another day.
See what we're doing here, and I appreciate it's 5 minutes. It's a little
Oh.
past, but you're okay.
It's like 17,500.
I'm trying to find our chat here so I can send you all this.
Oh yeah, it's actually my best score. So like, yeah, this is a game that's worth practicing on. I'm just gonna keep playing around while you're doing that.
That is the first video of the very first store. And they have since moved many a times.
We moved twice.
1,
3
2,
times.
3, 4.
It was really to one second location. 4 times since then.
Well, the first commercial you were in the far lane.
Yeah.
Then you moved in the middle, so that's 1.
Yeah, that's 1. And
Then
then
you
we moved
moved
to the mall.
Downstairs is 2.
Yeah, and then we moved up
Upstairs 3.
one.
Yeah,
So
I
fourth
guess.
location. So we moved 3 times. We were saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And now we're also on the internet with our online store
So we're everywhere. Everywhere.
in
And
the whole
anywhere.
entire world.
There's lots of videos here. My favorite one was the future of yesterday today.
I came up with that phrase.
What was... Is that the last line in the whole commercial?
No, I think it's at the beginning. We'll have to just put them on.
I think at one point I was saying I wanted to do it was something like I forget what the wording was.
No, I'm not knighted.
The future of I wish we could find the outtakes
I know there's somewhere.
because I did some of my best work in the outtakes.
So let's say, yeah, you're in that future of yesterday, today one, right?
Yeah. In the outtakes.
You weren't in the main thing? Weren't you like a scientist giving a lecture?
No, that was in the outtakes.
Oh, we didn't use that?
No.
That was funny.
My favorite was there was a part in if you click that link and you watch the videos, you'll be able to see. There's one. I'll try to find it somewhere. I finished the full run. He just did a timed thing. I'm gonna do another time thing, I think.
See, I died on mine. Well, I died after the time. I was just playing after.
There's a scene where it looks like you're pouring like acid on top of
Oh, top of
Earthbound?
Earthbound? Yeah.
in the director's cut. There's me and I like kind of
Oh, yeah.
like they're standing there and they got all the beakers and I just kind of go up and I go.
I forgot about
I think
that.
I do a drink of it and then I go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Because it was Gatorade.
It was, yeah, in reality, it was Gatorade.
Gatorade.
It was not H2O.
Gatorade. I wish I could figure out where that is because I want to watch that.
What, the Water Boy?
No, the extra stuff.
I'll say maybe we can convince the people that have it to post it up. There was one lost.
Bob?
Well, there was one lost commercial,
Oh man,
which is
oh.
lost for a reason.
Holy crap, that commercial was bad.
Yeah, that was not a fun.
Whoa,
That was not a fun shoot.
man.
That was,
Holy crap.
yeah, you were there for that, right?
I was.
Were you in it?
No, I eat Chinese food.
Yeah, I thought you were there just eating Chinese food. I played both a customer and an employee.
Shit, so bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was at the time where, what's that, those Geico commercials where it had the guy
Yeah.
who was always in the suit and he would say something like
It was something like
witty,
along those
clever.
lines.
It didn't work. It didn't work. Sadly, did not work. No sir, didn't like it.
Not everything works. Most of the stuff we have, I think, works pretty
Holy
well.
crap, that was like hours.
We were there a long time. We were there for like 4 or 5 hours.
And none of it was good.
And none of it was usable.
None of it worked.
I think one dude showed up like super high.
There was a bunch of, yeah, and they were drinking.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was just trying to eat Chinese food and drink soda.
I was just trying to be helpful.
I didn't need to be in it. All right, let me do another one of these
Alright, ready?
time things. All right. You ready? Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, well, you should do it from start, because then you have it's a couple seconds here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's from that when I count you down. As soon as I say go, you hit start. If you don't hit it, like you're wasting your time.
Yeah, you don't want to do.
But
that.
everyone's going to have that little bit.
Am I in here? What am I doing? How do you play this game? What game is this? I want to see kids get down and try to. I just want to see kids try to play this.
Oh yeah, if you want to come out and watch people play the retro challenge, I can't promise people will be there when you're there, but
People better be there when I'm there. I will weep like a baby. No one wants this. No one puts baby in the corner. I don't think I'm gonna get a good score on this one.
maybe. So you didn't get the pink. Oh, you did get the pink key.
I did get the pink key. I got that pink key.
Say, I know Brian and Becca usually do the 24-hour extra live streams. I remember you were doing this, like Fully Play Games sponsored an hour of that, so you got to do like one of their challenges.
Yeah.
I remember you were doing this, and their friend Paul was like, every time they discover gems, he'd have to scream, "Thou hast discovered
Thou
gems."
hast discovered gems. Yeah.
What was you just trying to beat this, like do the speed run?
I think I tried to do the speed run, and I was getting so frustrated because again, it was lag.
You know,
And
you're
it was
playing it up
so
on a projector.
good. This looks like a really good on emulator compared to composite video for a console. Yeah, I still prefer console, just because it looks nicer.
I'll never not prefer a console.
Yeah, it just plays better, but yeah, it does look pretty good. I like the color looks
Yeah, the color's
vibrant.
popping here.
It's a vibrant color scheme.
You know, this is a pretty good looking game. Nobody really like it's a. I'm glad we're doing this game for the retro challenge because like not a lot of people talk about it.
No.
And I think that's a shame. This isn't a bad game. I just need to practice it more, and I
You-
think I would be good at it.
You get a lot of bang for your buck for this game. Price wise, if you buy it,
Yeah,
new.
'cause it's only like it's less than $10.
Less than $10. You have infinite continues, so you can always just play it. And there's a lot of replay value because you're just constantly like, "Ooh, I didn't do that."
Yeah, there's a
or,
lot of things to discover.
Yeah, and you can beat it. It's a game that you can beat.
Yeah, there's a challenge to it, but it's not like Castlevania where I think Castlevania is relatively fair, but it is hard. But like it's not like Karate Kid. I'm trying to think of like the unfair hard games. NES was kind of notorious for having really high difficulty.
The old Nintendo hard.
Yeah, that's what it used to be called, Nintendo hard. So you've got 3 minutes. You're at 3 minutes now. Like you're cruising.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
Those
Gaiden's
damn
hard,
birds.
yeah.
Those damn birds.
I know you're a Ninja Gaiden guy.
I like the one on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden Black. That's the one I like.
Ninja Gaiden was one of the ones we were thinking about doing.
Also, the soundtrack for Ninja Gaiden is top shelf.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden soundtrack's good. I'm
Top shelf.
partial to the Castlevania 1 soundtrack. but-
Top shelf too. Top shelf. Good stuff.
So you have Castlevania 3 for Famicom because it's got the extra channels.
I do. I do have that one. I want to actually want to learn how to. What am I doing that for? I want to learn how to play Castlevania 2.
I remember a buddy of mine had the only Castlevania I actually played when we were kids was Castlevania 2. The buddy of mine, that was the one that he had.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really have it to compare. I was like, no, wait, that's another game like Zelda 2, like people like hate. And like, it's a little obscure, but like, it's not.
It's less.
It's beatable.
It's beatable, but it's less A to B.
Yeah, and I think its reputation like is overblown a little bit.
I just don't know where I'm going. So
Like for me, it is still the weakest of those 3 games, but those are 2 of the best games on the console.
yeah,
Castlevania 1 and 3. You got 30 seconds.
what am I doing? I'm cracking under pressure.
This is your best score so far of the night too. So yeah, obviously we're proving practice makes perfect on this. Because you get to the boss through the boss faster and faster, and he's worth a lot of points. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blam.
63630.
No, the last time you did did 6-8
Yeah.
and change.
I didn't hit as much, but I was trying to go as fast. I was trying to go fast.
That's still bad. That's still a good score. Like I'll be impressed if people come close to that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Castlevania 2 did give us one of the greatest songs in Castlevania history.
Oh, the overworld theme. I can't remember what it's called. Is that Vampire Killer? I can't remember. And I like the nighttime theme too. Like I like that in Smash Brothers. It's a medley. It goes from one to the other.
Smash Brothers. I'm looking. I'm going to try to type while having a thing in front of me that I cannot touch. I can't touch this or it'll mess up and it'll be buzzing and the children will cry.
Bloody Tears. That's what it's called. Thank you.
Yeah, Bloody Tears. Good old bloody...
Yeah, Bloody
Blooded-
Tears is awesome.
Bloodist of Tears. Where is it? Where is it? Where are we at? Where's Bloody Tears? Where is Bloody Tears? I don't see Bloody Tears.
Stage theme Bloody Tears. Yeah, it's pretty great.
That's
Yeah, and the night one's called Monster Dance, which I like too.
Boop-a-doo.
I remember we would compare this a lot to Friday the 13th because there just happened to be the 2 horror games we had. And it's like, you compare them now, it's like, why would you pick that Friday the 13th over Castlevania?
Let me just do this. I'm just going to go right to the glitch thing just so people can see it.
Yeah.
And, when you need to use, whatever you need to use, you can try to figure it out. There's past broadcasts and you can highlight and stuff. I'm not really sure. You can also ask the Mr. Xanadu. He would know better than me.
Yeah, I think I would need access to your back end to do highlights and stuff.
I'll just ask Mr. Factual Xanadu. I always joke that I'm just a pretty face because I don't really know any of the other crap. Which is true. I don't really know the ins and outs and how you do certain things. I'm just kind of...
But yeah, we're mentioning our archive streams on our YouTube page. I mentioned how much I like Mario Maker. You can watch. I did do a big stream of Mario Maker once.
That's true.
I think it was Lego Batman, or at least the Lego movie just happened because I was kind of in a really Batman-y mood. They made a Batman stage on it. I actually don't know if that stage is still up to be played because I know last time I logged in, like Nintendo got rid of a couple of my courses down. But at least you can kind of like see what I was going for. I think they had just added keys. Because I made it so you had to be a Riddler.
Riddle me this.
I think Mr. Freeze, I used ice stuff.
Makes sense.
I used the Joker. Like, they were stand-ins for Batman villains. You had to defeat them, and then at the end, you know, that's how you get, like, the keys to Arkham Asylum, and you can go see them in jail, and then you get to the end of the
Was
stage.
Miss Kitka in there?
Miss Kitka was not in there.
I want my money back.
Speaking of Batman, Detective Comics 1000 is coming out next month.
1,000.
We're going to have an event for that. I haven't put together the event page or announcement together on our website yet.
Are you dressing as Batman?
I do have a Batman costume. I don't know if I'm going to be in it yet. I didn't do it on last Batman Day. I'm kind of out of shape, and I don't think I'll be in shape.
Yeah, I don't think I can fit my Joker costume at the current.
Yeah.
I was a spry young child when I...
I haven't ruled it out yet, but... So I have the Adam West Batman costume. It does not leave a lot to the imagination. So I don't know if I feel like jumping into that. I'll make that decision a little bit closer to...
My jump, just step
Yeah.
into it. Jumping, you could hurt yourself. No, I have a 60s Joker costume.
If you find me on Facebook, you can see that my Facebook profile pictures the two of us together.
Batman comes out of the cave. What? He just has a youthful ward.
He doesn't even have that anymore. Now it's his son.
Well, that's even weirder.
And he was just trying to get married to Catwoman, but she was working for Bane, and the point was to break his heart.
Was it Miss Kitka?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
People don't know what we're talking about. Miss Kitka was Catwoman's, like, alias in the Batman 60s movie,
Miss Kitka.
which is one of the greatest movies of all time.
It's so good. It's so just campy. It's awesome.
You have to look at it. I love the 60s series.
As do I.
Obviously, since we just admitted we dress up like it.
Yeah.
But, oh, it's great.
It's one of those things I watched when I was a kid.
Well,
like, really young. And when they took it off TV when I was really young, I cried. Like, actual cry.
One of the, something we're doing on the lead up to Detective Comics 1000 is we're going to have a couple of articles on our website about, you know, the history of the Batman timeline, you know, some of our favorite Batman stories, and then we're going to have, like, our own Batman memories. I think I'm going to write about the time I met Adam West. But there's a lot of things I could talk about. I could talk about the animated series. I
Great.
watched that when it premiered, and it scared the hell out of me. Because the first episode's that Man-Bat one, and it's really scary.
I went and saw... What's the movie that came out, like, during the animated series one?
Oh, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
That's arguably the best Batman movie.
I went and saw that with my grandfather, which was crazy. My grandfather lived like 45 minutes away. He came down one night and took myself and Sean, one of the owners of Level Up Entertainment, and I think my brother, and we went and saw Batman and then ate at a TGI Fridays.
It's a pretty good story. That's a great movie.
And that was the last time I went to the movies. That's
I
why.
believe if you said that. I know how frequently you go to the
I do
movies.
not go to the movies often. No, I've seen some movies. I don't think I saw a movie last year.
What came out last year? Did you see Avengers?
No, I haven't seen any of those things.
Okay, I didn't think so. That's not your thing. You didn't see? Did you see Lego Batman? Like, not just in theaters, just in general. You should. It's a big homage to, like, Batman's past, and, like, it's got a bit of that Batman 60s vibe.
A bit of that Batman charm.
Yeah. Are they doing? I just know Lego Movie 2 came out. Are they doing Lego Batman 2? I don't know if Badass knows that offhand.
The Batmaning. That's the title.
I don't think the '60s Batman's hard to watch now, but you gotta. It's a product of its time. Like you kind of need to watch it with a little bit of caveat. I think the movie is.
The movie is.
The movie you can just watch whatever.
Yeah, the movie's perfect.
Yeah, the movie's great. Like really, just watch the movie, and you got all the best elements of the show.
The series is crazy.
The series is a little slow because it's all two-parters.
Yeah.
But there's some great stuff in the series.
And then they made a pinball machine.
They did make a pinball machine. We really want to get. That's like our dream pinball machine for the store.
It's awesome.
But it's super limited, so it's really expensive. And it's a few years old, so they don't not like I can get them new anymore. But that is, if someone's into pinball, that is one thing that's on our horizon.
I've played it. It's great.
I haven't got a chance to play it yet. I got to get out to Malvern and play it.
I've played it. It's awesome.
I
suck at pinball.
I was supposed to go in December and I got really sick. There's a place in Malvern Pinball Gallery, just so people know, it's in Pennsylvania.
Outside of King of Prussia?
The first Tuesday of every month they have like a pinball tournament. So usually like a bunch of us go to that, but I haven't been able to make it out for various reasons. But yeah, they just got a Batman 66 pinball machine.
Awesome.
And it's a newer pinball machine. It's a couple years old, but I know they added a bunch of like modes and stuff to it.
I just like the way it looks.
If our friend Harry is watching, he can explain it a lot better than we can.
It's very cool. It's very awesome. It's just...
I really want to play it. Now that I'm more into pinball, I especially want to play it. I wanted to play it to begin with, but... Because Adam West and Burt Ward, like this was back when Adam West was still alive, like they recorded new shout-outs for it. And I know if you bought like the Ultra Limited Edition, like on pre-order, Adam West would like speak to you with your name, like, he'd be like, hey... Delaware Wolf, the bat phone's ringing, stuff like that.
Every time we talk about Batman, I want to watch Batman.
We should just stream that now. I don't think you can get away with watching a movie, right?
No, you can't. You'd have to do it in some way of like watching.
We could have it on the TV behind the webcam and we could just talk about it.
Yeah, alright. So, I'm in the stage, which is, part of the map. So I had the potion of levitation, so I just go whoop.
And now this is the first stage?
And now we're back at the first stage.
Except you have this red devil
chasing me. Yeah, so I just went all the way back.
But watch Lego Batman on demand or something. It's great.
Well, I have to.
There's a really great joke in there about Robin's name. I don't want to spoil it for you. That's one of my favorite jokes in all of Batman. Like all of Batmandom.
Batmandom?
Yeah.
So I'll show you where I skipped. Because if you look at the map, when I get to the map, it shows like you have the tree on one side and the castle on the other. And then there's a big giant opening where all the stuff underneath is where you go. In my glitching, I glitched through all of that area. But
Yeah, it goes by princesses you've collected, so
yeah. All right.
not by like you don't have to actually beat the bosses, like all of them.
So how many more times you want to go? It's up to you. I live here.
I would say it's your call. I don't have to get up in the morning, but
I do.
exactly.
How about we do? I'll try it again. I'll let you keep going because obviously I'm all right. What we'll probably end up doing then, I think, is I'll do this from time to time. I'll play, try to get my score up, and then when the challenge starts, I'll go over to the store. I'll try to do my best run, and I will take a picture of it, show you on chat, and then we'll see how the scores go. It should be interesting. It should be fun.
I think we should do some kind of prize if someone beats your score, like outside of the retro challenge, like outside of the normal prizes we're gonna get.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll give you like a little gift card to the store if you can beat Joey's score.
I'll work on my thing. Oh no, my identity, it's gone.
Oh, sorry, I know everyone.
It doesn't matter. My name has been said multiple times. I'll show you. It doesn't really matter.
If you can beat Delaware Wolf's score, I don't know who I was talking about.
It's like I've got an average name. It's just Joe. It's like
So my screen name's got my regular name in it,
yeah,
so
I can be anybody. But I'm cool. I don't really care. We're all friends here.
I'm glad we're not all enemies.
And if anyone
I am just terrible at this
If
point.
anyone wanted to steal my stuff, they could, because there's not much there. So.
Well, it's not like I told them that your social security number was 052.
It's
Seven
1,
nine.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but those are my. That is my social security number, and the password to my luggage.
And I'm just getting stoked.
Boop.
I guess our pinball guys have gotten home. I just got a text message.
Ooh.
I don't know if he's watching the stream, but if you are, let me know who won. I'm kind of curious.
Yes. Let us know.
I had to leave a little early so we could come out and be part of. Show everyone how to poorly play this game.
Yeah, well, excuse me. You can just watch me play, and I don't play that great all the time.
You play less poorly than I do.
But this was good because it gave me something, a direction. Because I never know what to play.
Yeah, it seems to be a running theme on your streams.
Well, you know what? It's very tough. It's like real talk with streaming. It's tough because you're like, okay, I want to play this game, and it's a little easier. If I poorly played games was just me, but it's not just me. It's me and Tron and
Facts
Fax and Toothy, and so everyone else streams at different times and different days, and like so if I get into a game. Like, say, Hollow Knight. I was playing Hollow Knight on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Just showed my wife a pic of Deathstroke versus Deadpool. She didn't realize Deadpool was created as a meme of Deathstroke.
Yep. His inspiration was both Deathstroke and to be evil Spider-Man.
Makes sense. I can see it.
Yeah, his original incarnation that Rob Liefeld made is not what Deadpool became and is famous for. He got a personality after that. He was just generic mercenary, just like everything else in the 90s, which is why nobody really bought his book, New Mutants 98, and it's one of the more expensive books from the 90s now, because it wasn't a #1 collector's edition, which everybody saw, which made all of those books are like valueless. Just as a pet peeve, you know, for comic book stuff. Everyone thinks something is worth something. I mean, duh.
Something.
Oh, yeah, I'm like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see the.
I
clock.
forgot to pay attention to that. I'm just messing around.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Something about streams.
Oh, real talk with streams. Like, so, like,
You don't want to cross them, right?
I play. You don't never want to cross the streams. I'll play Hollow Knight on a Thursday, and like I can't play it for a week because I don't want to progress in it because I'm progressing on stream. So it's real tough to get into games like that, which is fine. It's just it's tough.
Well, I know Fax does the Saturday night like social stuff.
Social
So that's
stuff.
nice and chill.
Yeah.
Which those are the streams I usually wind up getting to, just because it's easier for me to catch that time and place.
Yeah. He streams later.
Yeah.
Wednesdays he's been doing his beat 'em up games, which is cool. Monday night we did our group streams, and actually I feel like we hit a good thing to do on the group stream. Like kind of do stuff.
I heard you guys were doing you did MS Paint Pictionary.
Yeah, and that was really fun. Like we all had a really great time. I think doing that, and I think starting off the stream playing games that we want to play, kind of like with everybody. Like there'll always be time for Wizards, or there'll always be time for Mega Man's, or whatever. But we can like end it, kind of just doing a Pictionary thing where it's just goofing around, having fun, laughing.
Yeah, the Pictionary stream, like that sounded like an awesome idea. Because I heard some people were like suggesting things.
Yeah, we were saying send suggestions in Discord and stuff like that, so we can kind of do that. But if you suggested it, you couldn't guess it. We will not play Twister because there's no chance in heck that I'll be able to move in any sort of way.
Yeah, I can come out for that. I do yoga.
Also, one of our people on our stream, Mr. Green Ambler, announced to all of us in our Pictionary game that his lady is pregnant
Oh, nice.
and due in May. So it's like,
That's
wow.
not far away.
No, it's like, holy crap. Did not know. So it was really cool. And it was just super fun. It's tough, especially in group nights, because there's a lot of us. So it's sort of tough to like really figure things. When it's a solo, it's easier. There's 900 games to play, but when there's like 4 or 5 of us, it's sort of tough. So the Pictionary, it really worked. It made it. I mean, it could be made better if we had like a table, flat surface, something to use the mouse on.
You guys should do it in Mario Paint.
We could do it in Mario Paint.
Because isn't there just like the blank canvas mode?
There is. Could do that.
I guess it just started again. I didn't hit a button.
Yeah,
Or do you just there?
we
now?
could do Jenga.
See, I don't like playing Jenga because then you gotta clean it up.
That's why we let Toothy do it. Let someone else do it. No, I mean, I like the idea of the paint. I think that's a great thing. I know Fax and I sort of talked, never really hammered down when. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I like that touch in the stream. I think we'll probably do it some more. But we were talking about at some point, and we've been talking about it for a while, doing kind of like a longer stream. Like, not so much say commit to 24, because 24 is hard.
24 is a long time.
And it's hard to do, and it's sort of...
And you gotta be on.
Yeah, and I feel like 24 anymore is kind of like... We'll do like... We're going to aim to try to do maybe like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of just keep going as long as until we get tired. And a game like Pictionary will really kind of break that up, I think. Like,
Yeah. So you can all kind of get involved with, and you gotta be creative.
right. Because Ambler's really good at running like RPGs and stuff. Like, he can play Secret of Evermore and beat that real quick. And like, that takes up a good amount of time, but then it's like, alright, well now what? So like, if we can do Pictionary, it gets everyone in the chat involved, it gets people, sending ideas, because we're guessing, and since there's a little bit of a chat delay, the chat has a chance to guess if we can't guess.
Here's an idea for you that for Brian and Brecca's Extra Life we did a while ago. So what they would do is they would do the 24-hour stream, and you'd get like an hour block, and our store blocks did one, and we got to decide what the stream was. And I was into Mario Maker at the time, like I said earlier.
Oh, we could do.
So I had people on both their teams, because they had like a rivalry thing going on.
Yeah.
I had them both suggest me elements that I'd put into a stage, and then they would play it against each other. And then, because it's Mario Maker, like, it would be up on the internet, and people could play along with them.
That's true.
That might be fun to do, because people can suggest... Well, say someone's doing, like, Secret of Evermore, the chat can suggest a bunch of Mario stuff, put it together, and then let people upload it, let people play it, and then you guys can play it as well.
Yeah, that's an idea. We can try. I mean, we're always looking to do different things. We're always looking to try to figure things out. This is really weird. It's a weird angle for me, and it's very bright in here. It's just very bright.
It's brighter than it usually is when you're by yourself.
It's never bright. I usually just use these colored lights over here, but you can't see with the lights on. But yeah,
So I just shaved my head, so it's fun to, like, rub it. I keep doing that.
it's fun to rub. I need a haircut myself. I'm getting a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, I was getting real shaggy.
As the kids say.
I gotta just chop it.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to save some money. I need a haircut, but money's a little tight at the moment for myself, so I'm trying to be.
Tweet like a twigger.
Yeah. You should. Well put there, Sarah. Well put. But yeah, so I think that might be pretty good. It's a good 2-hour stream.
Hey, man.
Get the ball rolling for you guys. Hopefully, those watching, I don't know how much of the stream we'll use. We maybe use bits and pieces, but it's all there.
I might just throw the whole
Plain
thing
and
up and let
day.
people make their own decisions.
You stole fizzy lifting drink. The cylinder needs to be waxed and sterilized, so you get nothing. Good day, sir. I said good day. Yeah, hopefully you learned some little tricks, little tips. Kind of saw the gameplay, kind of got an idea that maybe is it better just to kill a bunch of enemies? Is it better to try to go through the level as fast as you can? I would practice, see what you're most comfortable with. If you're comfortable going fast and trying to get to the boss, which you get a lot of points, then go for that. If you're not comfortable, try to do through the level, kill as many things as you can, collect as much stuff as you can, but realize that if you die and you get a game over, you're done.
Yeah,
And it's hard to stay alive for 5 minutes just doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of not paying attention the last couple times when I died. I also went way over 5 minutes because I just forgot to keep track of my time.
So it's a lot of it's a game to try out. It's not a game that everyone's played.
But yeah, it's a fun game. We've got it at the store. Like I said, I know we just got another copy today. I think we've got a couple of them. Because when it comes time to do them, like, you don't get to practice at the store because that's not fair to everybody. You can't come in and practice.
Yeah.
But you can practice as much as you want at home. I am, however, for that first week, the pinball, you can come in and practice that because that costs money to play.
It is a pinball machine.
Yeah. Normally it's 50 cents to play. We're going to make it 25 cents.
25 cents? What a deal.
Yeah, so you can play it as much as you want, but when you want to do your challenge, let us know, and that will be a free play. And there will be certain rules with that, like if you get an extra ball, you're going to have to, you get one flip on it so you can hit something, then you have to let it drain.
Yeah.
Just to kind of keep things fair.
But you can see all that and all the rules for each round and little tidbits about each thing on levelup.com.
Level Up Entertainment.
Hey, don't go to Level Up. You might get something weird. Levelupentertainment.com. You can also find them on Facebook at Level Up Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Which you'll probably then end up finding out my full name and all that crap.
I don't think we have your name on there. We do have pictures with you.
Yeah, but you can. There's ways of finding me.
Yeah.
But it's the internet. You can find everybody.
But you can find me on there too. But you know,
whatever.
I'm never on my personal Facebook.
You're all nice people.
Yeah. I trust your stream.
Yeah, they're all good peeps. I like peeps. It's almost peep season. I'm happy about that.
I hate peeps, but good for you.
I love peeps.
I'm excited for you for people that like peeps.
I love peeps.
I just don't like marshmallow.
I don't like Cadbury eggs.
See, I like Cadbury eggs.
Don't like them.
I mean, I don't love them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy any.
They are disgusting.
Oh, that's sad. We're going to have to agree to disagree.
Disgusting. I've only ever had one Cadbury egg that I liked, and it was from Aaron, who made like them in like brownie form for the store. Oh, it's so good.
I don't remember that.
So good. So good.
Well, that's more like a
I
brownie.
need music. There's no music here. We're just sitting in silence. Sorry, guys. Should put something on.
Just put Bloody Tears back on.
There we go. I don't even know how loud it is, so. But it's there.
Yeah, I don't like marshmallow. I especially don't like Peeps because they like cover it in sugar and it's real granular and like it does. It's a texture thing for me. I don't like it.
Do you like circus peanuts?
I haven't been to the circus since I was like 4.
Not like peanut, like the orange.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Nah,
orange
not
sugar.
really.
Oh, I love them. Love all old man candy. But now I'm starting.
I like Werther's Originals.
Oh, they're good too. They're
Yeah.
good. The little root beer things too.
Oh my god, we got a whole bunch of those the other day.
Root beer barrels. Oh, so good.
Oh, I love root beer barrels.
So good. All right. I stretch my kids by biting the heads off the Peeps. I could see that.
Yeah. Why
I
not
see
have
that.
kids then?
Yeah, that's the reason to do it. But yeah, so you have many options, many ways of looking up Level Up Entertainment. I'll be talking about it, obviously, on stream when I'm streaming all the time. And then, look out in the future. Maybe we'll do something with Level Up Entertainment more than just this.
Yeah. Let's say we're going to probably be streaming Mario Pinball soon. We want to start streaming our pinball stuff more often. But I know we're going to do that one because we're going to record also how to play tips and tricks for that game as well because...
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, because that game also, like, it helps you if you kind of know a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think that's the biggest thing with pinball.
Well, for our pinball machines in general, we want to have, like, how to play them on our YouTube page.
That'd be great.
But we're going to do that one first for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good because I know, the average person, like myself, would play pinball just to hit balls around, try to get score. And I know there's more to pinball than just that.
Yeah.
And I wish I knew tips and tricks. So
Every
those
game
videos
is
would be great.
different. The general rule of thumb, though, if it's blinking, shoot at it.
True, but I like the idea
No,
that
there's different strategies for different machines.
and different modes and different games. I
Yeah.
think it's really a great tool that'll be on the site for this challenge and also for anyone who's actually just into pinball. Because you might live in Walla Walla, Washington, or some shit, or Brazil, and you might see a Deadpool game, or you might see the Star Wars game and go, wait a minute, I was on that levelupentertainment.com and I saw tips and tricks, and I saw them on YouTube. So
Yeah, I was about to say, so we'll do Mario because we have 3 machines at the store as of this recording. We have Mario Brothers, we got Stern's Star Wars, and Stern's Deadpool. We'll probably do Star Wars second. We're gonna wait on Deadpool because it's almost at 1.0. Because the last couple of updates they did, they added modes we didn't know about. So we're gonna wait in case they add a couple more modes. That way we're not outdated as soon as we upload it. But it's like 0.98 or something. It's almost there.
they're just taking a good old sweet time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got some little ideas in my head, maybe with a level up PPG kind of thing on streaming. I mean,
Yeah, we're always looking to do more stuff.
we're two groups of guys and gals that play video games.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a little competition at some point.
I'm looking forward to it.
I like the idea of that kind of like.
You guys are poorly play games, and we also poorly play games.
Yeah, like I think that'd be a great idea. Like whenever we do it, like competitions over maybe like a week time, where it's like different games for each person to play, and we just kind of play against each other. I think that'd be really. I like that idea. I have to work on that.
Yeah, let's get a group chat going.
I like that idea.
Oh, what a horrible night to have a curse.
Bottom for. Hey, I want that.
Hey, someone's got to be at the bottom.
Hey, you can only go up at the bottom, or we can just hang out down here. No, I think it'd be really cool because there's a lot of us are different, and we have different personalities and different type of games, and I think we could really flush that out and have some quality entertainment for all of you.
Yeah. Even if it's not like direct head-to-head, like I said, we got games, like one of my main games is Turtles in Time, which I don't know if you guys play, but like that would be fun to kind of team up with some of you guys and do.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be competitive,
Yeah.
but I think we should look into that.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Also, wanna bother that gentleman we know who works for Stone Age Gamer. Who's his personal thing? Is it
Geekade?
Geekade? I want to talk with him. I'd like to do some things with him.
Yeah. I think,
Stream with him, talk with him about games because he's really knowledgeable and loves video games.
Yeah, oh my god, like he's my go-to guy if I have a weird game question.
Yeah, so I think that'd be fun. And join our Discord. Yeah, so that's the stream in a nutshell. We'll be playing other games throughout the week. Always look for facts. Maybe a surprise Friday stream. He'll definitely be on Saturday for the social stream that I know you guys really love to play. He plays Jackbox games all night long. For many of the ones that are on Steam, you play. If you win, you get to choose whatever one. So if you like a game on Jackbox 3, but they're playing 5, you win, you can pick that game.
Yeah, Jackbox teams are a lot of fun when streaming because you can play with them. You can play along with everyone at home.
Yeah, you can join in. If you're not in the game directly, you can be in the audience. Everyone can participate you can use your computer or you can use your cellular device. So, that's that. And Sunday he's been streaming, and then Monday's our group night, and then it repeats itself. Also, you can look out for our Subdivide chats and streams where Mr. Toothy Laundry's been streaming more often. He was making his what was it? Almost like a Power Ranger mask the other day. He was crafting it, weaving it out of baskets and grass picked from the fields. But yeah, so look out for that, and look out for our streams and check out Level Up Entertainment at Facebook and shoplevelup.com. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being a part.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, my pleasure. We'll do this again. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, lurking, chatting, following, spread the word. You know, we're just a small little group of streamers here, but we always have a really good time, and hope you guys enjoy our company as well. And it wouldn't be a Wolf stream without me ending with Ecstasy of Gold. So good night, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope your day was lovely. We love all of you. Badass, you're a wonderful human being. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a mod for us. You're always in chat. It's always appreciated. Make sure you tune in, watch us, follow us on Discord. You can always see when we go live. I'm going to stop rambling. And remember, quote 95. Good night, everybody. Bye. Have fun storming the castle.